19. And I will find that, obviously not today because I'm so tired. Yeah, all of us got called peddlers by Unicorn. She said that, no, I said you platform peddlers. No, you didn't. You called us the cult of peddlers. That is what she said, came out your mouth. Yes, I suggest you, Peggy Sue, sort your life out with your husband, sort your relationship out, because I think it's on the rocks. Especially the fact that you were fancying Rickster. You know what I mean? A married woman. Right, should we get started, guys? Because I've got so much to talk about. Ooh, I've only had 3 hours sleep, so please bear with me because I'm still asleep. I haven't even got the shower, just jumped out of bed, and came on. Right, where shall we start? Right, so let's start here. So if you don't know the story, guys, I'll give you a quick summary. So basically, I'm sitting here last night minding my own business. We're talking about drones with Only Tony Official in the box. We had a bit of drama. We had drama all day, to be fair, in regards to Des, as you probably know. And then all of a sudden I'm getting messages coming through to say that me and Levi apparently are talking off TikTok and everything we are doing is an act. None of it is real. We're friends, all that kind of thing. I'm like, I'm thinking this man's made a song out, you know, has played a song about me. He's come to me 24/7, and now apparently they're all saying last night that it's an act and everything else. They ran with everything with no evidence. A certain person has said, well, I haven't run with anything. I was just wanting the truth out of Levi, although, you know, she did put it as in, you know, kind of influenced, I think, people into believing that it was an act on my part. And I started to get a lot of hate last night. Yes, Angie, yeah, they lied. Yeah, 100% they lied. I believe they're all in it. It's my opinion. And I'll tell you the people who I think is involved in this act. And once again, this is just my opinion. I think Alex, of course, Levi, Pearl, and Michelle. I think they were all in it. They thought to themselves, because I do have a police case against Sophie. Now, whether you believe it or not, it does not matter. That's not the point. Believe what you like. But I do have a police case against Sophie, and apparently, well, you know, it was a big setup to stop me from going to the police, to manipulate me, to intimidate me, all of that from going to the police about Sophie when she prank called me pretending to be a police officer. If you don't know about that, I'll quickly tell you about that. She phoned me. I was once again minding my own business, and I get a phone call who I think is from the police. I have been speaking to the police, as you know, believe it or not, that's up to you. So obviously I'm going to think it is the police. Why wouldn't I? So until the end of the conversation, I realised this is not a police officer. So as you know, impersonating a police officer, whether they come to your house or they phone you, is a prison sentence of 6 months. I'm not saying this is going to be the case here. I'm just saying it's quite a serious criminal offence. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, you might get away with it being just a prank and everything. There's no malice involved, but there was malice involved because she, you know, I felt she wanted to get information about my mother. Okay, so to me there was malice involved. Right, but I don't want to speak too much on that. So that's basically what happened, and this is what I don't know. So Pearl was talking about it on her side, and I knew nothing about this until last night I saw this on the platform. So it kind of makes more sense to me. Okay, right. So let me go through it. Where is Pearl? So I was oblivious to what was going on Pearl's platform, okay, because I was once again minding my own business, okay, and I didn't want to discuss them for another day, okay. I had said to my mods, can we just please not talk about them, not give them any more clout, not give them any more airtime, none of that, okay. I mean, you've even got Michelle saying last night, oh, I had all these viewers. I don't need any viewers. I had 1K viewers, blah, blah, blah. She used to be on 200. Do you know what I mean? All of them have bullied me so much to get a platform. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what they've done. Right, so this is on Pearl's platform.
Buzz balls.
Well, how are you?
Fuck off. You fucking weather.
Sorry, guys. Trigger warning.
I'll order a buzzball. How about that?
Oh, shit. 1 sec. Now, I'm going to explain this in a minute. Oh, go on, wait a minute. Oh, for God's sake. Here we go.
I still haven't got them.
We got your address. I'll order you one, right?
One. I'll have three.
Three? What, three of me and Sophia, or each?
No, I just want three.
Any food?
You're trying to get me talking and labeling me.
What the fuck?
Levi, tell her to drop my case or I'll dox her.
Will you drop Alicia's case or she'll dox?
Well, I'll dox her again.
Dox you again?
She can dox her. I don't give a shit about Alicia.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about Alicia. She wears crop tops all day. Who gives a fuck about her?
22 left as well.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually know Alicia just doxed my address. I've not played these videos, so this is the first time I'm playing these videos. She just doxed me just right there, Alicia.
What's that?
I've reported you all to HMRC.
Why?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I'm apologising. It's goddamn my address.
You're not using GoPuff, so sugar plus for everyone, yeah?
Hey, I want to tell you something. You listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh shit, you missed it. I just heard.
Oh, that was hot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I love you, Angie. I'll ring you later FaceTime, yeah?
Yeah, did you hear me shit myself? I shit myself.
Yeah, check it. And I was
Right, I've never heard that. This is another thing I want to point out, right? So, I've just heard Levi say there, I've got your address. You know how she pulls up, how have they got my address? Why didn't she say, how have you got my address on that phone call? Come on, things don't make sense.
I was intoxicated. I have been drinking buzzballs. I don't know how Levi has got my address, but half the apps seem to have it. So I'm not going to question everyone that's got my address. I've also said to people, guys, if you want to order me shopping for the people that have got my address, I'd appreciate it. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying you're questioning a person that's intoxicated. Now, when Levi phoned me, it was a private number. I answered that. I was live. I don't know if I paused my live. I'm not too sure. But, you know, it's just so ridiculous them trying to set me up when I have had a drink. Now, I just thought to myself, you know, hopefully it would all stop and all of this and, you know, and this is what I'm like. I don't want to take it anything further. You know, if you're going to get me a buzzball, I'm going to say, yes, I was drunk when I also said it, when I took that phone call. Of course, I'm going to say, yeah, go and get me a buzzball. I thought, you know what, let's maybe break the ice. Maybe the bullying will stop. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's exactly how I looked at it. But the fact they recorded... Right, that conversation, because I don't know if it was live, it must have been live, but the fact they recorded it suggests they recorded it for a reason, and that was to manipulate me to stop me from going to the police, to say, well, look, here we go, you know, but I've never had a police case against Levi. It wasn't about him anyway. Morning.
She used to hear that, because obviously it's on a live, but when she comes up with the little cunning plans, that's when the phone call's muted on the live. Think about it. Listen, it's not for me to tell you what to think and whatever, but she's well in on it. She orchestrates it, and then she puts her own little sting in the tail. End of.
You laughed at me and said, you just hear my fart. Oh, no, you didn't hear it. Like, come on.
What?
Yeah, but guys, just so you know, he wasn't actually going to FaceTime her later. Like, don't take everything you hear so literal, because if he FaceTimed her, I'd throw him out.
I FaceTimed her and she was always off the camera. The odd time she would never let you see her on a FaceTime.
Because there's no filter.
So wait, do you still have the clip of the phone call? Do you still have the clip of the phone call?
Pearl's never FaceTimed me anyway.
You have. Ask him for the buzzballs, Sophie.
No, that's what's just...
No, that's the clip. So I rang her first and I offered her a bottle of wine and a Chinese to call it evens, and she was like, make it buzzballs, and that's fine. And then that's when the person started clipping when Levi rang her back to confirm what she wanted.
But what you've done is you've actually tried to, you know, to do all this when I'm intoxicated, because I don't, you know, I'm obviously, you know, I'm in the not right sound mind, whatever you call it, not sound mind, you know what I mean. And that's what they've done.
And that, you should have that,
It'll be in the live replay somewhere if Levi downloads it.
So she's the one who asked him first.
Yeah, she asked for the buzzballs, yeah.
100%.
I offered her Merlot and Chinese and she wanted buzzballs instead.
I didn't know what buzzball was.
Yeah, we were like, what the fuck's Buzzballs? She told us the app to download and everything.
I know, I was on the live.
It was my daughter-in-law, the first time I ever come across these buzzball things, right? Bumballs, I call them, was my daughter-in-law.
So, here you go. Okay, so I was unaware this was going on in Pearls, on Pearls platform. And then you've got here, Pearl again. Wait a minute, how to get into this one?
Little bit of play acting, but Levi didn't think she was going to do what she done, where it turned around. So she's crafty. She wanted to make it look like she was getting bullied, she was getting things that she never asked for, that and Levi and everybody that was on that app, like the Cam Tooin, right? She'll constantly go on about the Cam Tooin, who Cam Toos as much as she does, right? But she'll make out she's getting bullied. That's why there's no police cases. Think about it. Come on, everybody. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this no more.
And can I also just say, I just remembered EQ saying that about me going to the police. I shouldn't go to the police. Well, haven't you not gone to the police on Levi, EQ? So yeah.
Now everybody's turning around to all of us who I've just mentioned, saying we all picking on one woman. Birdman. Do not tell me Birdman's not in a conversation with Poison and coming up like making these videos. Oh, I stand with you, this poor woman.
This is before. This is what I didn't know what was going on yet. So this is all before happening on Pearls Live, and we were just sitting and minding our own business, talking about something completely different. You know, drones. I think we're talking about in the sky. So I wasn't aware of all this. So this is all how it all kind of started. Oh no, then it went on to Alex's live. I don't know if I've got that live. I did think I do, but I'm not going to look for it. Levi went into Alex's live and said, oh yeah, I speak to Angie all the time. It was a setup, you know, with a phone call. Yeah.
These creators on the app, well, fuck no. I'm going to tell you the truth now. I hear you, no, you remember, but for Levi, he twisted for doing it. No, listen, because I've done things on the app with her before. Nothing like what she was asking him there, but I don't think Levi realised exactly what she was going to do. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's lots of people, not just her, there's lots of people will make little scenarios, like the one at Liverpool, right? Gemzino and Angie, they have a little bit of fake drama. Harry and Angie has a little bit of fake drama, but this time it turned where it was mocking something that it wasn't, and that's why I spoke up about it, because I don't think it's right. It's fucking wrong. And Levi copped for it, but now I think Levi will learn his lesson and don't go along with these little scenarios, because she turned it around and made
so
it...
So she's basically saying it's an act with me and Levi, which now we know is a setup between them all, you know.
A big, massive thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And listen, I speak to my Levi, and he knows I love him dearly, right? Me and him chat every single day on the phone, but it's his choice. I can't tell him, don't play into little games, don't do this. Levi is like old enough to understand, but now I hope he understands just exactly what she's done.
To know, this is how it's all started, EQ, with on EQ's Pearl's platform, where she's saying it was all an act and all this kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm trying to say on Alex's this morning. Levi's got a good platform, and everybody goes into there, so he wasn't trying to build a platform. Do you know how people calls it content, right? If it had been a prank like they were first going to do, that would have been absolutely fine, right? And another thing why I'm on the case and all. She knew about, you know, when they were pretending, that's why she went on mute for. You know, when they were pretending to phone her up and she said, oh my God, they've impersonated a police officer. She was in with all of that too.
So as we know, that is not true, because I will play a video of them all being, Levi telling the truth and saying, well, Pearl was involved in it, because I do have a police case, and because of that, they're now trying, you know, she came up with, well, this is what Levi is saying, you know, let's make out she was involved in it.
Do you think Levi has now damaged his platform? No. And you know why he hasn't damaged his platform? Because I've gone on to Alex, as I'm saying it on my own, she'll be taking a screaming fit, denying all knowledge, saying it's not right, but even Levi will come clean. So I just think he's just not to play on his thing. But no, Levi's got a very good platform. And we all nosy, and when he comes to us, we'll all go in. But
listen, they all got a platform from me. Okay, we all know the truth. Well, not so much Pearl, but Alex, Levi, Michelle, who used to always sit on 200, who actually apologised, by the way, to me last night for what she, you know, ran with and everything else. And well, you know, they all got it, every single one of them from me, and that was from bullying me, and that's how they got their platform.
She knows all about this cam too, and because sometimes, like, well, you'll get the views, I'll get the views, we'll go at each other, but I'm putting it out there. It's all a big fake thing, and she tells people what to do. So, yeah, people's looking too deep into it, my Levi. 1,000,000% they're looking too deep into it. It was a set-up joke, which she spun around to her advantage, and that's where Levi fell into the trap. She's watching you on the sly. She can watch me all she wants, right? She can watch us all she wants. She turned it back around onto Levi and then said, it was Bully Live. Well, it ain't a Bully Live. I'm telling you the truth. There's telephone calls, goes on behind the scenes, and she gets you into her way of thinking, and when it's happening, then she twists it. She's like a little viper that comes in at the last minute and goes in for the... Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not deflection, guys. This is how it all started. Actually, it wasn't. Levi went into Alex's life and said to Alex, right? Because Alex was talking on it. Alex was involved in it 100%. I can put my life on that. He was involved in that, the setup. And Levi said, "I was a setup. I speak to Levi off TikTok. That phone call pretending to be a police officer was all set up. I had set it all up. And I just like everything else I do on TikTok, was all an act and all this. And I speak to him off TikTok. That's why I went into if you don't know, that's when he went into Alex's life. Okay, and that's when I think Pearl and Michelle had a phone call apparently also, and Levi had said to Michelle it wasn't it. I believe Michelle was involved in it, because Michelle also said that Levi had sent her some messages. Okay, and in regarding to it being an act. So I asked once again, where are these messages that you said Levi had sent you? Because I kept saying there's no messages, because I don't talk to Levi. You know what I mean? We don't talk off TikTok, you know, anything like that. And it wasn't an act. So where are the messages she kept banging on about? You get what I'm saying? So, and that's why I kept saying Michelle's involved in it. You know what I mean? And I just think they didn't, because they didn't want to put Michelle in it. They decided to let her off the hook and just say it was a setup by Pearl. So let's carry on. I don't have the videos of when he went in. Well, I do, but I don't know where they are, of him going into Alex's life.
Have this over Christmas. And I think, do you know, if it hadn't been Christmas, I would have just thought, crack on with it. But when she's bringing me, Alex, Miss Red, Top Girl, Michelle, Levi, Sophie, Lacey, when she's bringing us all into it, and people starting to make videos, even fucking Fleone, I just thought, no, I'm out on this now, and I'm going to put a stop to it, because we ain't no bullies. My Pearl, I've just finished one of the dogs' haircuts. Have you, my ink? Very good. I've got my dogs to get sorted before Christmas, but it'll be a couple of days before my Pearl. So there you go, it's out there now, and I just think it's time everybody knew what was going on. So yes, she'll be sitting there watching, she'll be calling me all kinds now for outing it, but come on. Does she look bullied? Does she look bothered? Does she stop drinking? Does she still manipulate? Does she still come on pissed? You know, when she didn't have a few views for a day, well, she has a views, but you know, when she didn't have people talking about her for a few days, that's why when she come on drunk, and do not tell me she was that drunk one minute and didn't know what she was saying, but then she was all right in the next, when she said people thought she looked like, because she was dribbling, a disabled child. I'm not even going to come out and say what she said. I think you all know. So she even turned that around to that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, no, we're not playing the games no more. Well, I'm not playing the games. I'm sorry. She can play what game she wants, but not when she's involved in me. When me and her doesn't speak. No, sorry. I ain't having it. And especially coming to Christmas, she can go and kiss where the sun don't shine. No, she's played everybody like a fiddle. And she's not doing it over Christmas. Last year, she spoilt our Christmas Day. She done something last Christmas Day we were having. I tell you, on a Christmas morning, because everybody's with us more or less every day of the year, on a Christmas morning, it's no exception. I'll come in, I'll wish you all a Merry Christmas. I'll have 15, 20 minutes with you. I'll go off, sort me dinner on tea time when I get chucked out of wherever I'm at. Because I always get chucked out because I'm pissed as a parrot by then. I'll come back on live and have the afternoon with you, right? We were having such a laugh. And then she couldn't bear, we were having a laugh, and she jumped in, and that was me and Kels. There was a few of us. She caused absolute riots last Christmas Day. Then she spoiled Kelly's Christmas altogether. She didn't spoil mine, like. But she caused all the arguments, and it was Christmas Day. And I just thought, you ain't doing it this Christmas, I'm sorry. You can do what you want with anybody else, but you're not can you remember, Manchester? She's not doing it with me this Christmas, I'm sorry. Did you see Ems crying on live last night? I didn't, but again...
So, see, I don't know, right? Because, you know, when Levi went live last night, he said, oh, Pearl was going to be cool with this. I'm thinking, so why would Pearl still be your friends when you outed her, Levi, last night and said it was all down to Pearl? See, I don't know if this is one big act, yeah, to get their viewers up. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's what they're doing. You know, oh, let's get all the viewers and let's just say it's an act and all this kind of thing. We're all involved in it and things. And Pearl said, okay, just put me in it. I don't give a shit. Just say I was involved in it. It was down to me. Blah, blah, blah. We'll get all the views, all the drama. I don't know. You know, but all I know is that Levi did out Pearl and then went live and said, don't worry about it. Pearl's going to be fine with it. And I just thought that was odd. Why would Pearl be okay with it? As she said to name her, did she do it? Do you know what I mean? You just said, oh, okay, thank you. If you can send it to me, the screen recording, please, thank you. So anyway, so then that's how it happened. So I was oblivious to all of this happening. And then he went into, before he went into Levi's, Alex's live to say it was all an act and everything else. And I speak to Levi and I've been banging on, show me the evidence. And then Michelle decided to start going live, you know, with all these loads of viewers, or, you know, on for about 7 hours, loving the views, saying, you know, she's done everything, you know, for entertainment purposes, you know, bullying me for entertainment. Went live and to start running with no evidence to say that it was an act, and she has messages from Levi that Levi sent her, and to suggest that I'm a liar. So I've been asking her last night, you know, banging on, show me this evidence. I'll show the call log if Levi gives me a consent. I kept saying, Michelle, I'll give you consent to show the messages. I even said, if you need to dox my number at any point, dox it. I can change it afterwards. None of that happened. So then we go to then we go to Michelle's live. So we've got Michelle and Boxers discuss Levi and Sophie playing them all and using them, part 1.
On it. Like, she's been fucking actress, it's on act, so I just wind her up. It's for entertainment. How dare you say that, fucking blah blah blah. So she's in on it. Like, she's been fucking gullible to it as well. She's been fucking used.
Right, but I knew about the buzzball thing because I'm sure that was done on live. I'm sure the buzzball call was done on live.
The prank fucking phone call.
Yeah, like the prank call, I didn't see it. I just see little bits on the FYP. But the buzzball thing, I don't know why everyone's saying about that, because I'm sure that call was made on the live.
Yeah, but so was the police call. So then, if that was arranged, then they both could have been. No, I don't. It couldn't.
Yeah, it was, because I was thinking I knew that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I have never ever fucking lied, and I never would. Yeah. He said to me in that phone call, yes, Angie was in on it. And I said, I need to go now. I drove up to the other fucking village and I came live, and that's when I started fucking ranting. I would never ever lie about it. In life in general, I don't fucking lie.
And that's
Calling
the
me
thing,
a
like,
liar and fucking lazy. That's the two things that wind me fucking up, because I'm neither of these things. And I'm not having somebody coming on here and then trying to get me into a fucking call for damage control. That is fucking out of order.
It's just so sad that you won't come
I'm
in.
not lying for fucking anything in life.
Like, I think everyone here just wants a clear story, because it seems to be a lot happening in different places.
and that's what I mean, like, people genuinely, like, if this is about the fact that they had planned and Angie knew about the prank phone call, people genuinely thought, like, I genuinely thought they was going to get in trouble. Like, I genuinely thought it, which was why I went off and Googled it, which is why I showed a screenshot in Top Girls Live. Like, people genuinely thought they were going to get in trouble, which is why people genuinely went for Angie, because they were like, what are you doing? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, the amount of people that were calling her a snake and this, that and the other, and a grass. And then even Dave Duran's situation.
Chelsea, you know what I was just about to say about Dave?
We recorded a phone call with Tommy Jacobs. Were they questions to fucking wind him up? Because we all know, I know how Tommy speaks in the fucking phone, right? That's just the way he fucking speaks. So was that a set up to fucking wind him up? Then the next thing was, what was the next thing? Sussy. So were they was that screen recorded to send to somebody to try and fucking wind them up? Do you know what I mean? So then the next thing is, these are my friends, actual genuine people that I trust.
Exactly, like, I even...
Do you know what I mean?
Just get in the box. Stop sitting in the comments. Just get in the box.
It's not a fucking joke, Sophie.
I'll go, because this has got absolutely nothing to do with me.
So that's all what happened in Michelle's life. And then
He was an alright person.
and so that's Canadian Angie's live, which I will be playing late in a minute.
Deceit.
One sec.
That's why she beauty over drama saying, yeah, when we were in a group call, she was fine. I was like, what the actual fuck? So I messaged her straight away saying, what do you mean group call? So then Miss J messaged me asking if I was pissed off, and I said yes. Then I asked Levi what was going on. The next thing, him and Peril phoned me, and then Peril said she had nothing to do with it. And I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to process this for a minute. I had another meeting, went to go in the car to go to the school run, when they both called me in a group call and started fucking blabbering away. And I said, right, tell me, was that prank call a set up? Like, and they were like, yes, it was. I was like, no, the actual police prank call, was that a set up? Did Angie know about it? And Levi said yes. And I was like, do you know what? I need to go right now. I drove 3 villages away, went live, and that's when I started saying, you need to come in here and fucking talk. Meanwhile, Alicia texts me saying, there's a crisis meeting, like, are you coming in this call? And I was like, I can't right now, because I do actually have a fucking job and a life. So that's why it says that when you come in, that it's a fucking conference call. So if you've got anything to say, you can say it in fucking live and no behind the scenes, because I'm not that person.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Kiki. I miss you.
I know.
So that kind of went on in their live crisis meeting. I know I thought that myself, was like, what the hell, crisis meeting? Oh, for God's sake. Right. So then I want to play you this, right? Wait a minute.
Deceit.
So they're not all in order, because I haven't had any sleep.
That's why she never said any of her personal information, and she muted certain points of the phone call. Fucking everything.
Right. Okay, so this is Kels. So I was annoyed with Kels because I had respect for Kels even though we didn't get on. Okay, I've gone onto a platform, Canadian Angie's had my back and so forth. Okay, she should have come onto my platform and asked me first. You know, why would she go into the people that hate on me daily and ask them? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get the truth. She also ran with it, Kels, with no evidence. She said she was annoyed because she's had my back and annoyed at the thought of it being a setup. But she also says she goes by receipts, but not once did she ask for receipts. I don't think she did anyway. She decided to not get into my box, not to ask me, but to ask them. And, you know, call me all the names under the sun. And that's why me and a lot of people have been really annoyed with Kels. Do you know what I mean? So let me play the video. Trigger warning, guys, by the way. The language.
If you're a cunt, if you set this all up, Delise, if you're a cunt, if you set this all up with them two, you're a fucking cunt. And you know what? You would apologise to all your fucking followers that have had fucking sympathy for you.
Even though she said the word if, she's ranting like I've done it. Do you understand? Not once. Right there, she jumped about. Show me the evidence. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
I did hear
as well.
Canadian Angie saying her live the other day. I just don't understand why she's not blocking these people though.
You said that to her all the time. Block her.
I blocked the elusive Angie. I unblocked her to come in the box because I was that fucking angry.
I have blocked them all. I was on a brand new account, as you all know, that I just set up. So because I had got banned, that's why they weren't blocked. Okay, so I decided to just block them as they came in. Okay, it was a new account. See, Kels analyzes everything. You know, everything. Why didn't you do this? Well, why didn't you this? This doesn't make sense. I felt I was being interrogated. You know what I mean? And I even slipped up a couple of times. I say slip up. I said, you know, said the wrong thing. For example, instead of WhatsApp, it says Snapchat. And it's like, oh my God, what is it? Snapchat or WhatsApp? I was like, for fuck's sake. It was going boom, boom, boom. And I was just getting frustrated. And as you know, when you're frustrated, just say the wrong thing. I was like, okay, listen, Snapchat, WhatsApp, I can't remember. It was one of them. I bet it was WhatsApp.
Beauty.
God, I hope she never ever runs for jury, gets called for jury service, this woman. I swear.
Out blocked. An hour later, I was unblocked. Kels, see, with the greatest respect, I don't care what you think of me, but I do not fucking lie, right? I have never lied. Elusive Angie can get on with it. I know it's all fucking scripted with her, so that's why I say.
There you go. See, Michelle, you did run with it with no evidence. You just turned around and goes, I know it's all scripted with her.
Just go in there for a wind up, for a joke and a laugh. I didn't realise that the people I was sitting with was talking to her behind the fucking scenes, setting all this up, and then I'm in trying to fucking defend them. And I'm then in a battle with Canadian Angie, and when Evil Queen sent me a voice note this morning saying what was being talked about last night, I was sitting in another box. Somebody had come in and said, you've been talked about an Evil Queen. I went in and said, were you talking about me? And somebody said, oh, it was about the Georgia thing. And I said, oh, I hope it wasn't bad. They said no, so I sent a loud gift. She jumped. I turned the volume up a bit and she was laughing about the jump. So I sent a lion to jump her more. With the most sincere apologies, I had no idea what she was talking about in that moment of time. I would never have fucking done that. And whatever was said last night was said, do you know what I mean? But I'm just angry that there's decent people.
Listen, Angie can call me two-faced. Sorry, Michelle. Angie can call me two-faced all she wants, but she sat there, right, and lied to every fucker.
There you go, Kels. There you go. And I'll never have respect for you. And I know you apologised last night. Apology not accepted. Because I haven't seen all of this video. And you sat there and ran with it with no evidence. And didn't say if here, did you? You didn't say if here. You said Angie can run with whatever she wants to. She's been the one making things up. She's the one been setting things up.
Right? and it's all been just for nothing, just for fucking gifts and money. She can go fuck herself with the dildo that was sent to her by Chipper.
There you go. Angie can go, I can go and F myself. There you go, Kels. There was no F here, there was there? No, you've gone with it with no evidence, and that's what you were about, Kels. I don't accept anything from you, and I certainly don't accept an apology.
Knows what she's doing though. She does the same thing. She's forever like, she's left alone, she'll start talking shit about everyone or start talking about someone's kids.
And I'm gonna say it now, all the shit with her and Corey's probably fucking set up too.
But the thing is though, like that, obviously that's set up because he was back in your box after he was speaking shit about you two. Like you lot have defended her in the maddest of times when she's even spoken about people's kids. So like, you're apologising now, but you're apologising for one thing and one thing only.
I just think
Angie can go and take a fuck to herself. And see, the thing is, Canadian Angie needs to fucking step back, because she was sitting there slating her one day, Angie came in and sent a line, and the next thing she's her best friend. Angie needs to keep her money to herself or give it to fucking Evil Queen, whatever the fuck she wants to do, but she needs to stay away from that fucking cunt.
The thing is, Kels, do you not think...
You did run with it, Michelle. Michelle sat there and said, I hardly mentioned Angie. She also said, no, I'll just put a lot on my live asking Levi to get my box for evidence. But you're calling me a CUNT. You've called me all the names under the sun. You ran with it with no evidence. And this is proof here. Do you know what I mean? But let's all face it. They'll all be friends, you know, tomorrow or next week. They'll all be friends again, won't they? You know, you got even Michelle sitting in Canadian Angie's box, and I can tell you, she'll be in there again. 1,000% she'll be in there. The one person that won't be in there is myself. I'll never go onto that platform. Nothing to do with Canadian Angie, because she did have my back because of Kels. I could not go in there with that woman in there. Do you know what I mean? No.
All this, that Angie does things to be spoken about. So we speak about the wrong things she's doing, the controversial things, and suddenly we're bullies for talking about that.
Exactly, and I'm sorry, if somebody's going to talk about people's families, people's kids and stuff like that, like if Kels, if the people are speaking...
From what I was saying, it was all like back and forth.
Yeah?
Because when I said she was speaking about my kids, you was like, I've not even seen that.
Yes,
but I didn't talk about that. I generally hadn't seen it. I'm not on during the day. I don't come online during the day, and most of the stuff that I see is from the FYP.
In Kels's defence, she...
What? Aye.
Whenever Angie said bad shit, she's said, no, I don't agree with that.
What?
So,
oh my goodness. What? What do you want?
Do you know what's in the whiskey?
Oh my goodness. Why don't you buy them for him?
You don't feed him, so we'll open them.
Oh my, are you okay? Well, people know that's a lie, so I don't know why you're saying that, because I'm always sitting here online feeding him.
You know he likes them.
Can you take them? Sorry guys, I've only had 3 hours bloody sleep. Bloody hell.
I think if she had seen it, she would have said something to girl, I'll be real.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I say appreciate the apology for now, Geordie.
I'm not coming in to argue with you, I'm just saying.
No, of course you're not gone in to argue, Kels. You've gone in to make friends. And for her to say she also said in Canadian Angie's live that she can go wherever she wants, do what she wants, yeah? Of course she can. But I wouldn't expect her to be onto a platform that has said the most about your best friend. I mean, I don't know what friendships you've got, Kels, but my friendships that I have, you know, it's very different. My friends wouldn't have done that for one reason, because why would they want to be friends with someone that has put me through the most, that has seen me be upset, that has seen all this in me? Why would they go, hi Alex, I want to be your friend, hi, can I jump in your box? Even though you've done A, B, C, D, I want to be friends with you. That's a friend, friends is you've got to have that loyalty when it comes to friendships. I assume you and Canadian Angie, and this is not no hate on her, because I'm not talking about her, but I assume you have a different friendship than what me and my friends have, because my friends wouldn't be going into someone that's bullied me. But that's us. Facts, yeah. So I'm sick of her saying, well, I'll go wherever I want. No one, Canadian Angie don't control me, tell me where I go, where I should and shouldn't go. But I understand that, but they did say a lot about her. Do you know what I mean? And that's your friend they spoke on. My friends are like my family, do you know what I mean? Yes? Better.
It's just from all sides of everything. You've been fucking screwed over by Levi and Sophie or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then fucking Angie's gone and done that to everybody else.
There you go. Not if. There you go, Kels. You ran with it.
I think there's more to it, though. I think, like...
Right, nobody's arguing. The point is that she has decent people with loud mouths, just like yourself, that when they are angry, they will go in and say something, or when their back's up. What proof do you want? Like, I have never lied about anything. I've brought receipts about everything. You're not allowed to show fucking this, that, and the next thing. I'm saying, Pearl and Levi got me in a fucking call before the school run. I asked, was that prank call a set-up? And he said yes. And I said, I'm leaving now. And then I came live. I then have actual fucking real life stuff to do. I couldn't continue it, so I'm on now and said get in the fucking box. I'm not having any fucking...
Hey, listen, anyone can
you come and say it in the box and you say it to everybody. I'm not having phone calls with you behind the fucking scenes.
The fact is as well, right, is I saw an FYP before, because obviously I'm collecting FYP for tonight now, of Levi and the top girl in the box on Brigham's. And Levi said that he spoke to Delusive and she asked for the fucking plasters and shit.
No, she asked for the buzz balls.
Oh, the buzz balls.
But it was the phone call.
But then she's letting him in the fucking box and everything else as well.
Like that's
afterwards, if you don't like someone, you don't let them in the fucking box.
Right, so we go to the next one.
Over drama. Self, honest.
Where's the next one? Wait a minute.
Do when they...
To you as it was an...
Yeah. Told you some... Whatever.
This...
Hello, I'm not echoing or anything, am I?
No, you're alright.
Okay, I just want to say something. I'm not arguing with any views or anything. But if this is all true, and this has all been a set-up, then Delusive Angie, you are a fucking cunt.
Oh, no, played that one, sorry.
That's why she never said any of her personal information and she muted certain points of the phone call.
You have very much joined in there, Kels, because you're still in there. You want to be friends with them. Why don't you just admit it? You are the snake. And I think you are Canadian Angie's downfall, because a lot of people have already messaged me to say they're not going to Canadian Angie's live anymore because of you. You know what I mean? And I don't accept your apology. That's twice now you've had to apologise. You know what I mean?
Most of it was all played out on live.
But then what doesn't make sense about that is over that phone call, someone from Angie's side has phoned social services on Sophie, so that doesn't make sense if she knew about it.
Because the whole fucking comments goes along, they're all fucking nodding dogs that believe fucking everything. And now I seem to be one of those fucking nodding dogs.
Can I also just say that all the some of the haters was also on Canadian Angie's live in her comments, and that's another reason why I'm not going to go in the platform, because I know 100% that Michelle will end up being in that box again. Other various haters of mine will be eventually in that box again, because Canadians are very different to me. You know, I'm like, nope. Even though I have let Levi in, you know, and that's just because, number one, I just thought it just shows evidence also, you know, that, you know, he's coming to my life, he's getting into my box, not the other way around. Do you know what I mean? I want to stay away from this. I want to stay away from the slot, and that's why I can't go into the Canadian Angie's box or light platform, because she will box them, you know, and they are all in her comments also. Nothing on her. She can have it, you know, it's her live, it's not mine. But I want to stay away from them. Do you get what I'm saying? And obviously, here's Kels wanting to make friends with them. Give them a couple of weeks. They'll all be friends.
This is just all the fucking...
in the comments actually fucking believe in it, but it's a load of pish.
The only people that can sort this out is Sophie, Levi and Delusive Angie.
I think I'm just discussing it now, to be fair. It's just a fucking shit show. But I think the fact that they've made that phone call and then they've outed it saying that it was all faked and stuff like that, and people are trying to get Michelle on calls and stuff like that and whatever else, it speaks volumes.
I was in Canadian's box because of what had been said about me, the accusations. Yeah, let's not twist that around. What was I saying? I was going to say something. I forgot.
Right, you lot, I'm going to jump down.
Well, I'm just gonna go now, but I just wanted to say, like,
Michelle,
she takes the fucking
I
piss.
think they want to talk to you after that.
I'm not talking to anybody of that. You're going to say, come in here and say it.
Don't speak to her unless I say so.
Bye,
Mia, can you get me a bubble?
Thanks for letting me in, by the way, as well.
Bye, Kels.
Bye, Kels.
Yeah, all friends now. Bye, Kels. Thanks, Kels. You know, thanks for joining us, Kels, not joining the person that was going on your platform. You know what I mean? The person that was going on your platform, which is me. You know? Me that had respect. No, you're going to go in the haters box, not mine, and ask me like, you know, an adult. You know, these are the same people. Did you not start screaming? You started screaming to what was it now? Screaming that they said something about your child in the comments, and they all saw it and just left it. So was that an acting now from you, Kels? You weren't affected, were you? Because if you were affected by what someone said about your child, you wouldn't be in their box. So what a liar you are. So what you do, Kels, is things for views. Is that correct? Because I certainly wouldn't be in there if someone said about my child. And regarding to the Prince Brat situation, right? You did go by my platform when you started screaming that Alicia said about Canadian Angie's angel baby, because what Prince Pratt said was after that you started screaming on her platform. It was after. You definitely, and I can play the video if you want, Kels, of you saying, right, they went for Canadian Angie's angel baby. That was on my, and I had to correct you later by saying no, she was talking about me, she wasn't talking about Canadian Angie. Exactly, it was my platform, my video, because you wanted to twist everything around. Oof. Right.
We all deserve to know, with all due respect, like everyone that's in the lives, everyone that's been around.
Lucy, if you're a cunt, if you said
beauty,
where am I?
honest to God.
I'm sorry, have I lost track? Right.
Trace, it's on act.
Okay. Let's go to the next video.
Yeah.
What's this one? That was in Canadian Angie's live.
Highly.
Oh, you some.
The seat.
That's why
I think.
she never said any of her personal information.
It was part of it.
She's got her gifts on.
Why can't you, if the prank call's not part of it and wasn't part of the setup, then why can't you just come in the box and say,
guys, can I also just say, because I'm still mad from last night. I'm still mad from it. So, as you heard, right, they did run with it. Michelle didn't go live just to try and get evidence out of Levi. She said it was a setup many times. You heard it, you know, the only is she said, I'm a CUNT, I'm this, I'm that. She definitely ran with that with no evidence, and so did Kels. So I don't accept either of your apologies. And I want people to put in the keyword Kels. I want them all in the keywords because I'm not going to give them any more airtime. Well, after today. I say after today because I know it will still get mentioned. And also, I don't want... And Canadian Angie did have my back last night. She didn't run with anything. But I want her to be put in the keyword also. And I'll tell you why. Because I want nothing to do with Kels. And while she's around Kels, I don't want that light platform mentioned because that's how mad I am what they ran with. And I've got a police case against that person and they all tried to destroy it, including Kels, okay? Because I had no choice but to talk about it because I was being accused of something. Do you understand? You know what I mean? And that's what they tried to do. It's really hard when you've got a police case and you can't talk about anything. But Kels, why did you do this? Why have you done that? I put them in the box for one reason, and that's for evidence to show that they're coming to me, not the other way around. Okay, that's why I did what I did. And the reason why they were not blocked on my account is because I was on my new account that I just created. None of them were blocked on that one because I just created it that day. You know, anyway, Kels sat in Canadian Angie's live questioning me over and over again like a fucking copper. You know what I'm saying? And because I said Snapchat instead of WhatsApp, I got crucified. Oh my God, what was it? Snapchat? Where did you speak to him, Snapchat? Because they did call me a couple of times, but it was a group call. There was like 10 people on that call. So anyway, let's go to Canadian Angie's live All I have done is give every one of them views. That's all we have done, is give them views on the back of the bullying, the back of me. False accusations, bullying, it's been absolutely horrendous. And all they've done is to get a platform out of me. And that's why I don't want to be speaking about any of them again. Yes, I'm still mad. Right.
An all right person.
So, this is EQ, I think, talking about Levi.
I think who was it? No, I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah. And I'm going to say something now as well, is Canadian Angie isn't my controller. She doesn't dictate where I can and can't fucking go. And who I can and can't speak.
And I don't dictate to where Lynn's and Eternity goes. But I'm not going to lie. If I saw them talking to, for example, Alex, who's done a lot to me over the year, that's affected me, and other people that have affected me horrendously, and I saw Lynn's talking to him, hi, how are you? Are you having a good day? I would not have her on my platform. I would not be friends with her. And I'll tell you why, because she's my friend. It's loyalty. So you are so wrong, Kels. You know, you'll never have friendships. Can you imagine, Linz? Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine? Absolutely not. It's the biggest betrayal ever. And that's what you did to Canadian Angie, Kels. The biggest betrayal. Because you could have come in my life. You went into the haters' life. That said a lot about you. That you said, and someone said something in the comments about you. I think it was about your kid. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. They said a lot about Canadian Angie. Called all the names under the sun. But you decided to go into their box, and then you've got, well, I'll go wherever I want to go. Well, you're not a friend. And I don't think you are a friend to Canadian Angie. You know, she's wise. Canadian Angie will realise that you are a snake. You will eventually go live yourself. You know, you're probably trying to build your platform here. You're doing it all for clout and everything else. And I hope Canadian Angie realises that sooner than later. Yeah, remember, guys, you heard it here. You heard it here first. I mean, and there's another thing. You know, it's not even Canadian Angie's live. Whose live is it? Canadian Angie or Kels? Because Kels don't let bloody the host speak. She's always over talking Angie, where Angie's screaming, please stop, let me talk. Have you noticed that? You know what I mean? Right. Let's carry on.
He was an all right person. Who was it?
Oh, okay. So it's gone from the beginning.
And I'm going to say something now as well, is Canadian Angie isn't my controller. She doesn't dictate where I can and can't fucking go, and who I can and can't speak on, or what to say.
No, Angie's not like that.
I'm my own
But the thing is, you got to remember, someone said just like yours, Angie, but I tell people, and I told them last night, I said, stop. Guys, this is my platform. Don't talk me. I am the host. Stop doing it. And I did. I called it out. Okay? I told people. And I've told people before to stop over-talking me. So please don't say just like my platform.
Like, to understand, like all of us have that. You can't tell people who to speak to and who not to, because some people might like people that other people don't like, and that's okay.
In that case, Canadian Angie, why don't you be friends with Levi? Because he revenge corned your friend. But are you going to go into his life and start being buddy with him? No, you're not. Probably because of what he's done to your friend. Anyway, you know what? I don't have much to say about EQ really, because she did dox my dress last night also.
In anything that you've done, Kels?
I'd never betray her. Like, listen, if I was going to fucking do anything like that I thought might be a bit dodgy, I'd ring her and say, look, do you know what I mean? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't feel the need to contact Angie until Angie didn't know nothing. I've come in now and she's asked me what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel I had to go to Angie and turn around and say all this. And I'll turn around and say this now, delusive. You sat there, right, and you've run EQ's mouth for your fucking... EQ's name through your mouth this evening.
Wrong again. Wrong again, Kels. Am I going to get a third apology? I spoke on EQ for a reason. She doxed my address. and told people to call the funeral directors to my house, to call this, to call that, the takeaways. That's why I spoke on EQ. But no, you didn't know that because once again, you run with no fucking evidence. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this fucking shit. So why have you brought EQ into it? Number one. And number two, why are you trying to fucking drag Canadian's name into it, right, when it's got fuck all to do with her? If you don't like what I've got to say, fucking say it to me.
Oh, thank you. Did I don't know, did I get a gift? Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't see it. I don't know, did I? Thank you, if I did.
Angie, don't drag her into it, because she ain't got nothing to fucking do with it. And she's had enough shit over the last couple of days. Or haven't you realised?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you one thing, Kels, because you're really pissing me off right now, yeah? What you do is speak for Canadian Angie, yeah? You say no one tells you where you can and can't go, blah, 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 blah. But you also sit there talking for your friend because you can't even get a word in with your gobby little mouth. Duh. You know what I mean? She can't even get a word in on her platform. Whose platform is it, Kels? Let me give you some advice here, love, yeah? It's not your platform. It's Canadian Angie's. And all we hear is your gob. All we hear is you over-talking people, want to get your opinion out, doing the FYP. It's not even Canadian Angie's live anymore. I mean, yes, it's all true facts.
Follow your fucking self. Right? Now, all that matters is fucking you. So get off your fucking high arse, take some fucking accountability for yourself and your own fucking actions and shut the fuck up bringing Canadian Angie's name into it when it's fuck off.
Vile. You're just a vile woman. A vile.
And that's you told.
What? Because she's had enough to deal with the last fucking couple of days.
Well, I tell you what, Kels, why don't you just breathe, yeah? Stop talking and let everyone hear what Canadian Angie has to say about how she feels. But you're sitting there telling her how she feels. Then sitting there saying, no one, Canadian Angie don't control me. I go wherever I want to go, even though you'd probably go into bloody... Levi's live. Why don't you go into Levi's live then? You know what I mean? It probably has said the most about Canadian Angie. Well, actually, I don't know if he has, to be fair. But you know what? But you're sitting there, talking for her, and you say no one controls you. But the person that does controls yourself, love, because you're controlling Canadian Angie's platform.
So fuck you, delusive.
My question is, do you have proof that, is there any receipts that Levi's talked to Delusive? Levi's a liar too.
Yeah. They're all lies.
But Angie, listen, it's not the first time that people turn around and said, Delusive set shit up. She's done it with fucking Corey and Pearl.
Yeah, she was sending Corey money to get...
But EQ has set things up. So let's not with the double standards now.
Yeah, the receipts for that. So it shows that there's skullduggery going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. I don't know. I do know she went after me a little bit there because I was sent to screen recording.
She went after you the other day after you'd give her bloody lion after lion.
Yeah, she went after me today in the sense of...
Yeah, but I'm not like you, EQ, because someone sends me a lion. I'm still going to have my opinions. If someone does me wrong, they're off, they're gone. I don't give a shit how big their gifting level is. I'm not about money. I'm like you guys. You get what I'm saying? If you've done me wrong and I think you're a snake, I'm not going to hold on to you because you've got a gifting level. Because I don't really give no fucks about your money, believe it or not.
I was going to talk about, you said that I said something about Alicia's kids, that I went after, I didn't go after Alicia's kids, and I said if Alicia, whatever the fuck her name is, continues doing what she's doing and somebody were to dox her, then she's putting her own kids at risk. I believe that's what I said.
Canadian Angie, you've had my back and I appreciate it, but you did actually say to Lisa, go get off the app and go and look after your kids. You did. But there's nothing wrong with that. This is my point. Is that what Canadian Angie said was nothing I've said myself. But Kels, the reason why I brought that up is Kels went in on me about Top Girl because Top Girl said that I've mentioned her children. Right, and I said, I have said, get off TikTok and look after your kids. That's not talking directly on the children. That's talking about parenting. And I said, well, wait a minute. Canadian Angie said the same thing. If she wants me to bring up that video, Canadian Angie, I can bring it up. But she did definitely say, go get out there, look after your kids. Nothing wrong with it though. But I'm just trying to prove a point. That's all I said in regards to Top Girl's kids. Oh, and that she's got a reborn. Yeah.
She's making it sound like I said something about her kids and this, that, and the other thing.
They're trying to get you to snap. I keep saying
No,
that.
I'm not swaying anyway. You know me. Like, I don't know everything that's gone on. I've been sent screenshots of certain things. I had a chat with you this morning, EQ. And I did the second time Kels went in. I thought it was about Will. I did go.
Yeah, the second time I went. So to clarify, the second time I went in, the second time I went in that box was because people in the comments were saying that a person in the boxes made the comment about raping my child the other day, and it wasn't. It was.
So that's what happened on Canadian Angie's live anyway, and then I jumped in, screaming and ranting. Yeah. So anyway, so the truth is finally revealed, okay? And Michelle outs the truth because she said she got a message from Levi. Do I believe it? No. I believe they're all involved and it went too far, and they thought, what we're going to do. Levi sent a message and probably just said, well, let's just say blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Well, and that's what they've done. Because Levi, you know what, I don't understand. They threw Pearl under the bus, right? By saying Pearl set it all up and everything else. However, this is what I don't understand, right? Because I know they had a conversation. Even when Michelle was probably in that box, if she was on mute, had a pretty quick conversation. And Pearl probably said, just say it was me. Just say I did it. It was me. I don't care. I believe that's what happened. Because when he went live, he said, don't worry, Pearl will be fine with what I said. And I'm thinking, how are you so sure? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. As long as it probably brings Pearl's views, I suppose, isn't it? She probably don't care. Definitely, yes, 1,000%. Though, because it doesn't make sense. I don't care what anyone says. Where are the messages, Michelle? Michelle said she's got messages from Levi about me. That was some kind of act. Where are the messages? I've been asking if non-stop. I gave a consent to show them. Well, now we know there's no messages, so she lied. So she's involved in that 1,000%. But because it went a bit pear-shaped, even what Levi said on someone's platform saying we didn't realise it was going to go this far, what they've done is Pearl's probably said, just say it was me. You know what I mean? Gets to the viewers as well, doesn't it? And, Michelle's off the hook. Everyone else is off the hook. And that's why Levi went live and said, no, Pearl will be fine about it. I mean, whether she will be or not, we'll find out. If she, which I'm sure she will be fine. I did it. I don't care and all this. And if she does have that attitude, we'll all know that they were in it. And Pearl's just said, just throw me under the bus. Don't worry about it. That's exactly what happened. So she's protecting Michelle, Pearl.
He was an alright person who was it, know what I mean, and all that's just ridiculous.
Is this it? No, wait a minute, I've gone too far, won't it? So this is where the truth is revealed.
Hi, Levi, so what's happening?
And as you will see, Michelle starts speaking. She won't let Levi talk. Why is that?
So, how come he's not talking? Levi?
I haven't spoke to Levi all day since that phone call with Pearl earlier on, right? So apparently what's happened is...
Can't Levi talk for himself? And wasn't Levi just in...
No, he can't talk for himself because he might ruin their little setup that they had. Because it had gone too far. You don't want to not criminalise, sorry, wrong word. You don't want to put Michelle in it. Do you know what I mean? Let's all say it was Pearl. Pearl's arranged it. Yeah, just say it was me. 1,000% yes.
And didn't you say Levi sent you permission that Angie could share the messages that Levi sent you?
Oh, wait a minute, have I gone too far? Here we go.
Yeah.
Hi, Levi, so what's happening?
Right, so...
How come he's not talking? Levi?
I haven't spoke to Levi all day since that phone call with Pearl earlier on, right? So, apparently...
And Michelle, why aren't you angry? I'd be angry because you ran with it all day. I'd be angry if I've suddenly just got a message saying, oh, it wasn't an act, I'm sorry, Michelle. Look, how many times I've been right, guys. I was right about this, obviously, because we know the truth. And I'm right about this. Michelle was involved. Why is Levi not talking? Why isn't Michelle angry about it? Why hasn't Michelle said, F off, Levi, I can't stand you? Why, you know what I mean? Because Michelle was very much involved in this, okay? But they decided not to put her in it.
What's happened is...
Can't Levi talk for himself? And wasn't Levi just in Denise's box?
And didn't you say Levi sent you permission that Angie could share the messages that Levi sent you?
Levi, you're in the box. Speak up.
He's going to ask you questions. He's going to ask me questions.
Levi, can Delusive show the messages?
What messages?
A call log. You're saying that you guys talk often on the app.
No, we don't talk often off the app. I word my shit wrong. Like I'll ring him and I'll speak. He said on the phone call that she never got the police by anyone. She don't do that type of shit. The thing was, Pearl said that I see this with me dropping Pearl in the shit now. Pearl said that what my word is? I'm shit doing that shit.
Levi, you're very quiet.
Yeah, I'm on a tablet. Sorry.
So basically, Pearl was doing damage control earlier on. They did do the prank call without Angie knowing. They spoke to Angie directly after the prank call.
Is there any way we can get Pearl in here and just fucking settle this once and for all?
They spoke to Angie after the prank call, and Angie said, it's fine, don't worry about it.
What did Pearl say though? I'm lost. What did Pearl say?
And then said about the buzz balls and everything, right? So then...
So Levi has said all of this and Michelle in a message to you while you're still in the box. You didn't feel anger that you've ran with something that they set you up? You don't feel any of that, no?
Something is called social services on Sophie's children. And
who was doing that?
Hero decided that damage control was needed and did that live earlier on.
No, because you're setting it up, people up again, right? You've had a conversation while you were in the box and said, this is what we're going to do. Pearl decided to take the blame for it, to let you off, Michelle, okay, and to let Levy off. Pearl's decided, listen, I can get some views on this and everything else. Just say it was me. Just say it was all me. And that's why you're not angry, Michelle. Isn't that correct? Because you were involved in it as well, and you ran with it all day to try and set me up. Yes, you did.
And then because obviously I was in that live and I've seen all this and thought, what the fuck's going on? And our damage control has went completely wrong.
Michelle, you were bad mouthing each, you know that on that other live last night, so I don't know what you're sitting there trying to be on it or anything.
What live was I bad mouthing anything? It's nothing to fucking do with me, this.
Just a minute. Who was calling social services on Sophie?
She had a call on social services.
But who said they were going to... Oh, nobody knows who did that, right?
No one knows who did that, no. But then Pearl also had information that she's gone to the police about Sophie. So Pearl said it's best to do damage control. Michelle said, I just went along with it because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then Pearl explained it, like, oh, shit. So I'm just stuck in the middle, do you know what I mean, of it all. So it wasn't planned with Angie. It wasn't.
But you said on Alex Brigham's and you and Denise talk often.
Yeah, we have spoke, yeah. So we spoke when she's sober on the phone with her friends. We're saying we're sorry about the buzzball thing, we didn't intend anything or whatever. And then we spoke about the case thing. So no, I'm not on the police on you, Sophie. I don't know nothing about you. I don't do that shit. And that's why she said on her live, then I'll speak to you off live about that as well. So.
Oh, so Delusive, you guys don't really have a relationship?
Oh, no. We got each other blocked on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay, so you don't really have a relationship.
I rang it, and Dave rang me one time to say stop Cam doing it for the day, and I rang her to see if she was okay, and she hung the phone up on me. So I do see if she's okay sometimes, yeah, but not like that, no.
On a private number. You know, like I said, I did hang up, yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. So Delusive's not lying there. So Michelle, what's the other problem?
The other, I don't know what's the other problem.
You just said that they don't talk often. They do talk here and there.
Just here and there, yeah. Not like
Yes, okay, so Delusa's not lying, so no. Michelle, what's your problem then? Like, I don't... Is Michelle still there?
My problem was, they had said earlier on that the whole thing, the prank call with the police, was a set-up.
Was that a setup, Levi? Do you have proof that that was a setup?
Pearl told them that was the best damage control for the situation.
So let me get this straight, right? So Pearl has told Levi and Sophie to lie and say that Delusive was involved in the whole police phone call.
Yes, because Pearl...
Is that right?
Pearl's had inside information that she's actually gone to the police from someone on Angie's side. Like she acts, so Pearl was trying to protect Sophie.
See, the thing is, I think Pearl...
Okay, so I want to say something.
Who's told Pearl? And that's the question. Who has told Pearl from my side that I have a police case? And I'll be looking into that because I've only told a few people. I've told everyone on TikTok, but no one believed it. But I've told a friend, which made them... and I know people have said I haven't got a police case, but I have spoken to a close friend, a couple of people on here to say that I have. So it was off TikTok. So obviously someone has told Pearl about this police case, because even though I've said it on social media so many times, people never believe me because I always don't proceed with it, right? But I did tell a friend to say I've really got a police case, so I will find out who's told Pearl. So I haven't told that many people.
Delusive, hang on. Delusive, I apologise for calling you a cunt.
Too late, I think.
And that earlier on today because I thought that you was involved with the Sophie and fucking Levi thing. She don't need to say the apology. That's up to her. Right? But Pearl, hang on a minute, Michelle. But Pearl, yet again, right, you're causing shit that has nothing to fucking do with you. Right? I'll tell you now, someone needs to put you in an old people home.
Kels, you need to stop until you get all your fucking proof. Like, Pearl's not here.
See, the thing is, I apologise to the Lucifer Angie as well. I never actually said anything about her today, and I was talking in general. I was more annoyed with Levi and Sophie and duping everybody that was in the Cam 2 live, right? So,
but this is what I was saying.
I was annoyed. It sounded like we were...
See, if that was a friend, if that was a friend of Michelle, she would ask for evidence before putting on TikTok. And that's why I have an issue with Michelle, was she ran with it. She should have said, listen, show me the receipts, and then I'll go on social media. Because everyone in the comments was calling me all the names under the sun about I set this all up and shit, and I didn't, you know? So I just feel that she should have get the evidence first and then decided to put it on social media once she got that evidence. But she didn't do that. She actually ran with it. She weren't just trying to get evidence out of Levi to get him in the box. She was saying I was a CUNT, I'm disgusting, I've set this all up. This is what I just played it all, what she ran with. Do you understand? So, yeah.
And I made him come in here because I am not a fucking liar. And the whole reason that I wanted him in my life was to talk about this. So he came in and spoke about it.
But I don't understand why Michelle's not angry. Well, I mean, I'd be fuming. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what the hell? Why? You know, do you get what I'm saying? So she's too calm for my liking. If she wasn't involved, why wouldn't she be going, listen, I ran with this, with, you know, blah, 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 you lied to me. But they're going to be friends. I'd give it a couple of days, and we all know that's going to be the case. All friends. Like I said, I reckon Pearl said, I'll take it, just to say I did it. Even though they're all in it. All of them. Alex, every one of them was involved in that setup. So what else have I got? I've got some WhatsApp messages coming in. You won't say if it came to you how to hardly speak the comments, don't like let me hear some.
You know, she is one of them people where any attention's good attention, whether it's negative or positive.
I come to do something, I can't deal with it.
I can't. I'm not going to play her because of, you know. So let me just. I've got some WhatsApp messages. One sec. Sorry guys, I want to play this video. Someone has just sent me. So there you go guys, it was a setup by every one of them in my opinion. So that's what happened. And I'll just mind my own business. Now guys, think to yourself, who's doing all this? You know, people keep saying I started. Oh, we were talking about drones in the bloody sky yesterday when I got all this. You know what I mean? I decided not to speak on them, and then I'm getting all these accusations, and I'm you know, I've got this police case, and I'm having to talk on it because, you know, I'm getting accused of left, right, and centre. And then you got Kels saying I'm sorry. No, piss off. It is. Canadian Angie is right. It is too late. Because that's like the third time. The first time is when maternity got into your box. Yeah? The third time is when you said, why am I mouthing EQ off? Because she doxed my address. But you didn't know that. But get your facts correct, Kels. Get your evidence out there. You know what I mean? I'm sick and tired of your goddamn sorries because it's boring, right? I hope you don't ever get called for a jury service, yeah? Don't even bother even, guys, listening to her opinions because you'll run with it with no evidence. She'll just run with it. Thank God Canadian Angie is there. It's not her platform, Kels' platform. Do you know what I mean? Is it lagging? One sec. Eternity was brilliant, yeah, 100%. Guys, is it better? Or is it still lagging? So I'll play this other video here. It's sorted, yeah? Sorted, yeah? Yep. Right, let's go. I don't know, I've not heard this, okay, this video, so it could be nothing, I'm not sure, but it was sent to me just now.
Yeah, this was the night before, but the whole thing don't make any sense to me. Yeah, they sorted it out last night, but even though that she got fucking rinsed in Canadian Angie's live yesterday. It's all bullshit though, innit? It's all bullshit. Thank you, Ali. It's all fake. So... Oh my God, she's playing the victim now. Let her play the victim. Let her play the victim.
Whoa, wait a minute. Play the victim. You guys set me up for something I didn't do, saying that I speak to Levi and we set all these acts up. What are you talking about, playing the victim? I'm mad. I don't need to play the victim, love. I am the fucking victim after all the shit you've done to me for months over months. And you know what? The only person, creator, that has ever stood up for me, yeah, is Birdman. And Canadian Angie has actually had my back, to be fair, yeah. But nobody else.
On her own life, but like I say, after this live, hopefully you've got a whole different outlook on everything. Where are you going to see it today? Kerry, Queen Blessing, thank you. Martini, thank you. She's blaming Pearl. Oh, she can blame Pearl, but I guarantee in the end of this, Pearl's not the one to blame. 100%.
I'm not just blaming Pearl, I'm blaming all of you. I think you're all involved. And that's my opinion. Well, maybe not, whether Alex is involved, I don't know. But the rest of them are, yeah, 100%. And you're sitting there saying I'm blaming Pearl. What the fuck? Levi just said it was Pearl. Levi said it was Pearl. Pearl went on her platform and was saying to everyone, I just played it, that it was a setup. I set things up and all this shit. Are they okay?
Like I said, when Pearl gets in Lapland later, when she goes live, everything that I say today will be confirmed with herself, and I'm guaranteeing she's got the messages and the call logs to back everything up that I'm saying, so...
Call log messages, there better not be no fake messages from me, because if you've got messages from me from Levi, I hope my number's attached, because I give you every... thank you. I give you every consent in the world to dox my address, my phone number, because I want, if they're messages from me, yeah, because there's no messages. I can show you those messages. You know, if Levi gives me permission to do so. So if there's messages, any messages from me, guys, and I've not messaged Pearl, okay? So I want my number attached to those messages, okay? Because there'll probably be another setup, and another setup on another setup that they've done. Yeah, I'm saying. Right. Right, sorry, it started again, for God's sake. Okay, let's forward it a bit.
Make any sense to me. Yeah, they sorted it out last night, but even though that she got fucking rinsed in Canadian Angie's live yesterday, it's all bullshit though, innit? It's all bullshit. Thank you, Ali. It's all fake.
See, Alex wants it to continue. Alex don't want apologies. So he don't want everyone to sort things out. You know what I mean?
So... Oh my God, she's playing the victim now. Let her play the victim. Let her play the victim on her own life. But like I say, after this live, hopefully you've got a whole different outlook on everything.
What? Because you're going to set something else up, are you?
Are you going to see it today? Kerry, Queen Blessing, thank you. Martini, thank you. She's blaming Pearl. Oh, she can blame Pearl, but I guarantee in the end of this, Pearl's not the one to blame. 100%.
It's definitely not
like
me.
I said, when Pearl gets in Lapland later, when she goes live, everything that I say today will be confirmed with herself, and I'm guaranteed you she's got the messages and the call logs to back everything up that I'm saying, so there you go. Sweet.
Oh,
she's just said you lot got your platforms from her. Yeah, I'm not going to deny my platform did grow from the arguments with me and her. I won't never deny that. Thank you, Claire Bear. Thank you, Tracy. However, I do truly believe that the people have continued to follow me because of they enjoy what I do and what I have, like what I interact with them with. All that was to do was the waffle. I don't even know. I'm not interacting with bullshit. She said you're 100 involved. Yeah, I'm 100% involved, yeah. Thank you, Wendy. I don't know how I'm the one that can be involved. I'm probably the least involved in that of everyone. So there you go. I think it's all mad. I just think it's fake. I think it's all fake. I think it's all bullshit. I think, and if you want me to be totally honest with you, and I'll say how it is, I'm not saying everyone, but I'm going to say how it is. I truly believe a lot of people was involved in them friendships, in them lives and that, hoping they was going to get gifted off Michelle. I said it and I don't give a flying fuck. That's how I truly believe. I truly believe that people was floating around fake friendships because they wanted to get gifts off Michelle. Because I'm not being funny, it all originally started off, there was a few people in the live jumping in the boxes, all of a sudden 8 boxes when Michelle was around. You know what I mean? Like Michelle, because Michelle was generous. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, she's generous. She's got genuine people around her, but she's also got a lot of people that are out there to get what they want. You know what I mean? Fake friendships. So, thank you, Queen Blessing. Thank you, Danny, that's the problem, innit? Like I said, someone's kindness will always be people take the piss. Alicia, exactly. I'm not denying that at all. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm trying to say. She's been generous, even though she said that she wasn't gifted. Well, here's a prime example then, right? Get the screen recordings off the FYP. I should have done this before I went live, actually. And then, you know when Michelle went live and said she isn't gifting anymore, right? Look at Levoy's live, there was 2-3 people in the box. Michelle started throwing unis, every fucker was getting back in the box. Don't take my word for it, go and look at the FYP.
Oh, so I assume they're going to set something else up tonight. Right. Can I just say something? If anything's set up, yeah, to do with me anyway, yeah? Can you make sure, yeah? Right? And guys, let's bear in mind, call logs can be deleted, individually deleted. So she'll probably bring up a call log. I've not had a conversation with Levi that day. No. Well, we all know it could be deleted, number one. If you're going to dox anything off, say that I've sent any messages, my hands are clean. I want you to show my phone number attached to that message. And in fact, I'll give you consent to do that. I still haven't changed my number, but I keep saying I'm going to do it. And I'll give you 100% consent to do that. So if that was the case, guys, tell her I consent. Yeah. Or any messages, I consent. Because I have nothing, absolutely nothing to hide. I don't do the shit they do with setups. If I'm going to set someone up, it's going to be myself. Do you know what I mean? I'd never set anybody else up, and that's the difference. You know what I mean? And you sit back there, return it. Well, maybe. You know what I mean? And then you've got, you know, Levi, even though what's happened, still going in on me. Do you know what I mean? Cam 2 me last night. Listen, I'm not that too bothered about the Cam 2s. It's the slagging me off and all this kind of thing. Who do you think you are after everything you've done? They'll be each other's downfall. Kels is definitely going to be Canadian Angie's downfall. And she needs to wake up to her. Kels thinks it's her platform. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, 1,000% Kels will get in with that lot. You know what I mean? 1,000. Angie, and you know, a true friend, right? If you have an argument, they wouldn't go on the haters' side, right, in their box and start joining in their gang, because that's not a true friend. Then you'll know, innit? Angie, he was on live today. Why is that? Was he trying to get his cover story sorted? He was on live late today. How was he trying to get his cover story sorted? I don't know. But I'm telling you, it's going to probably be another setup. Yeah, I'm saying they've just made things 100 times worse for themselves. Do you know what I mean? I thought, oh, hey, Ali. Ali's in the box. Yes, it was, yeah. So there you go. There you have it, guys. Didn't do anything wrong. I don't talk to Levi off TikTok apart from those 2 times that I've told you about when they phoned me on a group chat. There's 10 of them. There's no setup between me and Levi. If I'm going to set something up, it'll be something petty, something stupid, and it will involve myself. I don't target other people in any setups, you know, unless they know about it. But it'll be something so stupid anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, you got Kels sitting down there. I set this up. I set that up. So does EQ. So does a lot of people on here. But just remember, guys, it'll always be involving myself, not other people. Hey, Ali, you all right?
Hi. Yeah, I'm still upright.
Yeah, Lynn's and Eternity are true friends. God, you know, when I look at Canadian and Kels that relate friendship, you know, I'm glad to have the friends that I have, because who wants a friend like Kels? You know what I mean? I would never have hurt this woman on my platform again. You know what I mean? And then, you know, saying, oh, well, no one controls where I go. But you're twisting it, man. I'm saying you can't go to people's boxes, but I don't think I'd expect it as a friend to do that, no. Last night, Ali, or the drama?
Oh, yeah, I watched everything. I watched what was going on Canadian Angie's, and I was trying to get in the box. I couldn't get in the box, for starters.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't bother about that shit.
Eternity was amazing last night when she got in the box.
Oh, wasn't she what? Good on ya. She let her rip. Eternity, good on you, love. And that walking scrotum called Alex Pigham, once again, get your facts right, you silly little man.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Angie.
Yeah, exactly. Hiya, Johnny.
Just a bit of advice for everyone that is watching. Now that they've shown their true colours, do you really want to be tangled up in their boxes and go into their boxes and sit in their lives? Just think, when I was growing up, my parents always told me, don't be bullying anyone because you won't like it when it comes back around to you. Just look what these grown-ass adults are doing to a single woman in a box. Every single one of them coming for. And now it's been proven that they were all lying and it was a setup on their end. Please don't entertain anyone like that. You wouldn't like it happen to any of your family or any of your children or yourself for that matter.
And you know what really upsets me the most, Johnny, if you got people like you know, there are people around like who I had respect for that I liked, you know who I didn't like at the beginning is Kels, that tried to ruin my police case. And listen, I don't even know about this police case. I would love to drop it. I don't want to. I've already said that last night. I'm not going to go into it again. But try ruining my case by asking me questions. You know, I've got a police case, love. I've told you. So why can't? But yeah, I have to sit here to try and defend myself because I'm being accused of all this, you know, all these things, and I'm sitting here speaking on something I shouldn't be speaking on it because of these accusations, and then you say sorry.
I don't get why they all ran with it when you were clearly stating online in the boxes many a times, if you have the evidence of this, put it forward. I give you consent to put it forward. Yeah. Let us see this evidence. Yet every time you said it, another one was saying, I have the messages, I have the screen recordings, but yet not one person could show any bit of evidence. Not one single person could show any evidence. Yet they were given umpteen opportunities to do it and still couldn't do it.
No, got nothing. And I repeated myself over and over again. And they all ran with it, every single one. So I don't accept any of the apologies.
Morning, Ange.
Morning.
Ange, I'm so confused. I haven't got a clue what's going on. I literally was asleep early last night. I did have a look last night about 12 o'clock, and it was all going off, but I just couldn't make head nor tail of what was happening, and haven't long woke up. So quickly recap me.
Oh, it's too lengthy. I
Is
don't
it
know.
too long?
Ali want to talk about it, but it's too lengthy, honestly.
Oh.
In a nutshell, what happened was obviously they said it was a setup about the police and all that, and Angie was in with it. It came out last night from Levi's own mouth that it was lies, and Ange had nothing to do with it, and it was no setup. So they all run with it with no evidence.
What was this with Pearl? Because they was really going in on Pearl, I see.
So Levi basically threw Pearl under the bus and saying it was Pearl.
You know what, Johnny? I honestly reckon that it's another setup where I believe Michelle was involved in it, and Pearl's probably said, "Just throw me under the bus. Say it's me. I don't care. I'll come up with something when I go live." You know, this is what I believe, because Michelle was too calm. She was in that box, yeah. She was too calm. If someone has lied to someone, why didn't she go, "Oh my God, Levi, I ran with this, and you've lied to me. I'm disgusted with you." This is what I would have said. Michelle did not have said one thing to Levi, not one. You know, she was too calm. Yeah, I'd be fuming. And also, they've got these messages, Johnny, that Michelle keeps saying that Levi sent her. I'm still wanting to see those. So she also lied about that. So I believe she was very much involved in it. But Pearl has said, "You know what? I'll take it on the chin."
I was called from
gone in on your Ange.
Just at the end of Pearl's leg yesterday, before she was saying goodnight, she did say, she had to go to bed early because she had needed to be up early this morning. But we'll all find out why today.
But Michelle did admit that she had 2 phone calls with Levi and Pearl yesterday. That's when it was all set up. And for Pearl to throw herself under the bus.
Why is Kels literally kicking off then? Because I heard you saying about her this morning.
She's just trying to be relevant, because she is trying to, I'm going to get the views, I'm going to get the views out of this. There's nothing there with Pearl, nothing at all.
Are you okay with Canadian Angie?
Me?
Yeah, you all right with her, or is she all in this?
I'm okay with Canadian Angie, I just don't like her, who she associates with.
Oh, okay, so she's nothing to do with this.
She can do what she wants, but I've given her advice. I'd get rid of Kels.
Oh, right.
At the end of the day, they're all as bad as each other in it. Whether they had a big part or a small part in it, they're all as bad as each other. Every one of them that's sat in the Cam 2 boxes and Michelle's boxes should be ashamed of themselves.
Angie, I sent you a Snapchat of Pigham's live this morning.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look then.
Well, it seems like I'm still a little bit confused, but it just seems like it's coming from all angles.
It's been coming from all angles.
I've got a few. Are these a few?
I call Margaret.
So he's
on the app.
No, we don't talk often off the app. I word my shit wrong. I'll ring him and I'll speak. He said on the phone call that she'd never gone to peace by anyone. She don't do that type of shit.
More evangelical.
The thing was, Pill said, actually, this is me talking Pill in the shit now. Pill said,
oh, sorry, for fuck's sake. Can I forward this?
I call Margaret.
Oh, God, I have to start again. I do apologise,
no,
guys.
we don't talk often off the app. I word my shit wrong. I'll ring him and I'll speak. He said on the phone call that she'd never gone to peace by anyone. She don't do that type of shit.
More evangelical.
The thing was, Pill said, actually, this is me talking Pill in the shit now. Pill said that, I don't know where this is, I'm sharing that shit.
Levi, you're very quiet.
Yeah, I'm on a tablet, sorry.
Thanks, Daniel.
So basically, Peril was doing damage control earlier on. They did do the prank call without Angie knowing. They spoke to Angie directly after the prank call.
Is there any way we can get Pearl in here and just fucking settle this once and for all?
He spoke to Angie after the prank call, and Angie said it's fine, don't worry about it.
What did Pearl say though? I'm lost. What did Pearl say?
And then said about the buzz balls and everything, right? So then, today, something is called social services on Sophie's children.
The thing is, Michelle's confused there because she doesn't know what's been going on. I truly do believe Michelle is totally 100% innocent in everything here now. You know what I mean? The more you listen to it, the more you understand. She's confused.
Yeah,
she doesn't
of course.
understand. She's trying to.
What were you saying, Alex, about protecting the biggest gifter?
Alex must be looking at a universe sent to him there.
Going on around her, right? And the fact of the matter is, what I'm saying to you now is, Pearl, right, isn't getting blamed for this. I'm telling you for a fact now. I ain't going to allow it.
I'm not going to allow it.
I think, and this is how I truly believe, Pearl's being thrown under the bus to protect Sophie. And that's my opinion. No one else's opinion.
What?
I think Pearl's being thrown under the bus, so Sophie's protected. Possibly Angie being protected to somewhat as well.
Oh my God! So he's still running with that. It's an act between me and him.
Why else would the fact is Pearl has literally done nothing, right? Only said, like, you need to out all this now because
you know what they're going to say now. I get what he's trying to do. You know what he's trying to say now, guys, is that it's still an act, right? And that Levi is protecting me. Well, once again, Alex, I will prove you wrong, and I'll tell you, well, I can't really prove it, but I once again asked Levi for consent for me to show the call log and the messages. Put it to bed. There you go. I'll show every message. Yeah, and I'm telling Levi to come on my platform and give me that consent, and I will show you that I've not had any content. But Alex is still running with it. It's an act. And that's what they're going to run with now. Pearl was going to come live and turn around and say that I'm involved in it and that Levi is just protecting me and protecting Sophie.
Angie, I'm still a little bit confused. Are they saying that you were all in on the police phone calls? Is this what they're meaning?
No, it's too long to explain.
No, yeah, I think, God, there's so much.
The story here is Angie is just trying to use you for content again. That is it. There's no other ifs or buts about it. He's just using you for content because he simply has no content.
Are they thinking that you and Levi are working together then, or not that either?
I see there's nobody dropped Pearl in the shit now. Pearl said...
Sorry, I stopped. I don't know how to forward to on Snapchat.
Levi, you're very quiet. Yeah, but I've got a tablet, sorry.
Thanks, Daniel.
So basically, Pearl was doing damage control earlier on. They did do the prank call without Angie knowing. They spoke to Angie directly after the prank call.
Is there any way we can get Pearl in here and just fucking settle this once and for all?
He spoke to Angie after the prank call, and Angie said it's fine, don't worry about it.
What did Pearl say though? I'm lost. What did Pearl say?
And then said about the buzz balls and everything, right? So then today something is called social services on Sophie's children.
The thing is, Michelle's confused there because she doesn't know what's been going on. I truly do believe Michelle is totally 100% innocent in everything here now. You know what I mean? The more you listen to it, the more you understand. She's confused.
So what happened to the messages?
She doesn't understand. She's trying to answer.
Why isn't she angry?
Doesn't know how to answer because she doesn't know what's going on.
No, she doesn't know how to answer because it's a setup.
Around her, right?
And they're all being caught out.
What I'm saying to you now is Pearl, right?
Yeah, what a load of bullshit.
No, I ain't going to allow it.
So what? Because you're not going to allow Pearl to get...
And this is how I truly believe. Pearl's being thrown under the bus to protect Sophie. And that's my opinion. No one else's opinion. I think Pearl's being thrown under the bus, so Sophie's protected. Possibly Angie being protected to somewhat as well.
We don't really give a rat's ass what you think, you little scrotum.
How can Michelle be confused when Michelle was the one that stated she had messages and screenshots, so she knew exactly what was going on?
Pearl was involved. She went live and started saying that it's an act between me and Levi. She is involved. That's what she was saying.
Confessions start happening, and then it's all. But Pearl knew about it. No, you opened up and told Pearl about it. Pearl told you all to go live and to confess and say, you know what, it's all a setup because she tried to set up me up before. Like she's trying to set up you going out in now, and then all them people was like, no, Pearl knew about it. I know exactly what you're all doing. I ain't stupid. I ain't going to sit here and allow Pearl to be thrown.
Is that a trick question if you're stupid?
Thrown into the fire. Ain't going to happen. I ain't going to fucking allow it. It's very, very fucking weird. Considering that person has had your back, and like I said to you, loyalty doesn't cut.
So there you go. What's it? And was that the only video? Yeah, there you go, guys.
But the thing is, they all knew about it because they all sat in Cam 2 laughing about it as well. So they all knew exactly what they were doing. They were on live when they were making the prank calls.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly, Johnny. Exactly.
And it took 16 people to ring and bully one person. I hope they're proud of themselves.
Pathetic, isn't it, really? You think about it.
Well, it's disgusting. They go on about being bullied, but it took 16
And then once again, now going to deflect. Again, even though you got Pearl on the live saying, I wasn't, I was involved, I've done things before. I'm not going to deny I've done a couple of things. So has Pearl. So has Pearl. So has EQ. You know what I mean? But that's about myself. You get what I'm saying? I've not. Levi's made a song with me, for God's sake. You know what I mean? So you run with what you run with, Alex. Okay, right? Because I'm not going to have this. I'm going to protect Pearl, even though she's a liar.
Yeah, I think EQ needs to come in at some stage and send you the apology for doxing your address as well last night, because she was given a lot in Angie's box, but then not one apology came for her from her for that.
You're just twisting my words.
And the main thing came from Levi's mouth. Levi stated to everyone it wasn't a setup to anything to do with Ange. Ange had nothing to do with it whatsoever. So therefore, every single one of them should have a red face today.
And once again, Pearl's going to come on and deflect and show a call log that she's deleted, show messages that she can delete, because you can delete messages. Even though I'm saying show the proof, you can do it his side. I don't have to touch anything, just show it. You know what I mean? No problem. And he's not going to delete anything like that, is he, if I've sent messages to him. So she's going to just delete the call log and messages. So if you see all this, guys, it's going to be bullshit. She's deleted it, because I do believe she was involved, 100%.
Angie, anybody who believes him from today onwards needs a head check.
All they needed to do was show one message saying, yeah, let's do a setup, Ange. That's it. And that would have confirmed that Ange was something to do with it. But they couldn't do that.
They're going to be editing things, probably. They're going to probably show messages that are edited. Just remember, guys, messages are edited. Phone calls are deleted. Phone call logs are deleted. Tell us to show her phone bill. If Levi can tell us what day he phoned, show that phone bill and make sure it's from you. But she can't do that, obviously, because it's got all the details on it. That's the only way you'd actually really know.
Everything will be date and timed. Plus, your number would have to be on.
I can delete a call log. I can delete, just go into someone's name. Oh, this person phoned me, and delete it.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they want to show anything, they would have to be showing your number as well as the date and time stamp on it.
And also, that means Michelle's lying, because Michelle said she had a phone call with Pearl and Levi.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if she's got the call log and there's nothing there, so now you're calling Michelle a liar then. I don't know what she's going to say.
Yeah, that was proved in the box. I was quite embarrassed for Michelle, to say the least, last night, sitting in that box, because she came in all mighty and strong. I have the evidence. I have the messages. Okay, then let's see them. Not one can be shown.
No. And I've said over and over again, show it. I give every consent. Dox my number if you have to. Show it.
He looked a complete fool.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
And Alex has acted as a complete fool. Oh, I'm going to protect Pearl at all costs. Oh, please.
We knew they'd all stick together.
What a hero.
Hi, Pineapple. Hi, Capiche.
Thing is, they've let too many rats into their nest, and now they're biting at each other.
Now they're trying to backtrack. You know what I mean?
The thing that I wanted to say.
A call log can be deleted, messages can be deleted. So what she shows you is bullshit. It's come out of Michelle's mouth that she had a phone call with Levi and Pearl. And Levi said it wasn't that, I don't know what she said, but he had that phone call, right? And Pearl and Levi.
She had 2 phone calls yesterday with them.
Yeah.
Now, of course, everybody that's got a brain cell can tell that this is a setup, right? My question to them would be, is why leave it so long? Like, why leave it so long to then claim that you were in on it? Why not come out with it at the time, which would have been far bigger than what they're trying to make it out as now? I don't understand why they've tried leaving it so long before trying to make out that you were in on it. It's like child's play. It's the weirdest thing ever.
The only reason that they spoke up and said about it being like that was because someone has now contacted social services on Sophie. So because there was
allegedly, Johnny, allegedly, like, again, let's be fair, allegedly, you know.
So because the focus was sort of driven to that, they
from Angie's side was supposed to have gone.
But they wouldn't know that it's from Angie's side, Nikki. You know that. Like, you're not silly.
I know
if somebody did call social services, they're not going to go, oh, we've had a call from Nikki and she was in Angie's live and that's why we're phoning you.
Yeah, no,
so that's all like...
No, it wasn't about that. Somebody apparently from Angie's side had gone over to Pearl to confirm that Angie had gone to the police about Sophie. And that's why all this happened then.
Yeah, but I don't believe that either. Because
that knew about that police case. The only people that knew about this police case, I think I told my mods, obviously. Who else did I tell? I told.
I knew.
I didn't. I told Canadian Angie, but I didn't really tell her. I told her that the reason I put them in the box was for evidence. So I didn't really tell her. No, I didn't tell her. Did I know? But I need my mods. I can't think of anyone else I would have told.
But that's just their twist. For it to come back around, you need to go at your mods or go at whoever you've told it to.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree, Johnny. I agree. I don't think that it was anyone, Ange. I think it was just that they've assumed, and it happens to be correct. And if they do come to you and say it's X, Y, and Z, then you want the evidence of that person telling them, whether it's a call log or whether it's a message. Like you say, the other person can't confirm that they didn't because they could have deleted them. But the person that's claiming that so-and-so did, they can prove it. So let them show what they've got, because I think that's all a bunch of baloney that's involved in this whole you were in on it. I mean, what a stupid... It's so bizarre.
Yeah. And now they're going to come out with another up now. What Alex was just saying, Pineapple, that Levi is trying to protect me and Sophie.
Oh, give over. They will. It's gonna be all day on you, and you know that now. So just be prepared for it. It's everything that they're just gonna. It's so weird. It's so silly, isn't it?
Oh my God.
I don't know what they're thinking of.
They've been in talks again. That's what it is, and now it's coming out with this blooming narrative. Why the hell would Levi? Oh God, want to protect you anyway? He hates you. It's all
he hates me. You want to see the videos he said about me? That doesn't add up.
Alex has already said this morning he's coming for Angie today.
Right, Angie, there's 2,000 people in the box. I need followers. Quick, love, please.
What the hell, Sammy? Have you come into clout chase?
Angie, go on, please give me followers, love. Alexa, stop.
Sake, Sammy.
Angie, go and give me followers. I have so much to expose today, love. I have your back.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know whether that's true, Sammy, but everyone do follow Sammy.
Follow Sammy. Sammy's got your back here. Come on. I have the fucking proof.
No, you don't. Stop lying, Sammy.
What proof do you have, first of all? Tell us.
Andrew, I recognise the voice. Who is it?
I don't know.
I recognise the voice.
I know that. Who is that voice?
Yeah, I know that voice.
I thought it was just
Who is it?
To start with.
Yeah, me too.
Who is that?
Who is it?
Is it James? James Ozzy. It's James Ozzy. Out my box, Sammy. Don't follow this man, guys. It's James Ozzy.
I'm not James Ozzy. I'm not James Ozzy. I'm fucking better looking. Seriously, just follow the account.
I don't know.
It's not. They all think I'm James Ozzy.
Ange, don't risk it. Ange, don't risk it.
No. Come on. So what evidence have you got?
I am not James Ozzy.
Oh, okay.
So what evidence do you have?
I am not James Ozzy. Everybody follow this account. Come on.
What evidence do you have?
Oh, he's left. Why did he leave? You want to be able to follow you. You've left the box. Bloody hell.
It's all going off today.
Morning, everyone.
Hi,
Morning,
Nick.
And it's not
I'm jumping out. I'll see you all later.
They're all going to be scrambling over each other today, Ange, trying to get the stories right, trying to concoct whatever it is that they're doing.
Wow, look at it.
Oh, who sent that?
Wow.
How lovely.
Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you for the, what is it? Level ship. Sent level ship. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's a new gift. Thank you so much.
You want
Lynn's
good
in the
2
box.
minutes to play.
Lynn's get in the box.
It wouldn't surprise me if they come up and create some fake messages as well, to be honest with you.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Capiche. If there's any fake messages, can you make sure she shows the number to those fake messages? I give her consent to show it.
The thing
Anything's
about
possible
fake
with that lot,
messages,
honestly.
they've already confirmed yesterday from Levi's mouth that there hasn't been any message exchange. So if they come up with messages today, we know it's all fake.
Morning, everybody.
You guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Don't worry about me, guys. Send to the boxes, guys, because everyone in the boxes has had my back, just like yourself in the comments, and I appreciate it. So don't worry about sending me the gifts, guys. Just send them to the boxes. I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm knackered and been up all night. It was like a kid. I'm so excited. There was all caught out there.
Oh, right, last night. Oh, I went in that box. I was fuming, then I'd get back in, then I was calm again.
Yeah, I was laughing when you says, "Oh, I'm so excited! I'm like a kid, so excited I can't
When you're
sleep."
so frustrated, you know it wasn't an act. You know, when you know it really wasn't an act. You know what I mean? You get so frustrated.
Oh, it was amazing. I loved every little last bit of it. And I can't wait for them to get their camera now.
You know what I did after I got off the phone with you? It must be, what was it, about 3 o'clock when we all sort of said goodnight?
Yeah.
I went straight in onto YouTube. I'm like, right, I need to see if I can find to see what's been said in that day. Do you know what I mean? So I was listening to, oh God, I'm going to call her Poisonous Pearl now, right? Poisonous Pearl. So I was listening to that, but you played it this morning. And then I fell asleep because I put Alex B's on as well, but I fell asleep to that because I wanted to hear the bit where Levi came in and spoke. But then I woke up this morning and I'm like, right, 6 o'clock this morning. So I'd only had probably about 2 hours sleep. And it's not until the very near the end of it where he starts talking. And then you came on. And I'm like, right. So I paused it at that bit where Levi just started talking. And it was about, obviously, the buzz bombs or whatever they're called. And Alex was saying, oh, I didn't know anything about the bandages and all that. And then Levi and Pearl came in, and then I stopped it because you came on. So I've still got that bit to listen to.
Trust me, Alex is in with it.
Yeah,
he started it in the morning.
And I go through FYP and I just repost. And I try and do them all in order so they all follow on. But the Alex Brigham thing was yesterday. So, you know what I mean? You can see the story as it's unravelling and
you can.
Unveiling and how they're all contradicting each other and the stalling and the panicking and they don't know what to say. And honestly, it's just an absolute joke. It's just...
Do you think, can I actually say, do you think this could be one big out where they've just done awful views?
Yeah. Angie, because I was just about to say, right, you know, yesterday you didn't even speak on them. You had the drama with Chloe, the drama with Daz. None of them was even mentioned, right? So they had to come up with something, so you started talking about them again. It was obvious.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
This is what I said, Linz. I said yesterday... They had no view. They couldn't come to because there were no views going on, so they were low on viewers because everybody were in here with all drama that were going off, and they thought, Jesus, what we're going to do with no gifts, no viewers? We need to get this back. So let's cause some shit.
So, Angie, they ran a narrative yesterday that you and Levi's been in on this act all this time. I personally don't think Kelly's ever liked you, you know, when she started being all right with you. She's just waited for anything to jump on to attack you with it, like, it's obvious. Just fakeness, that's all it is, Ange.
Yeah, I'm going out today about 1, but only for about 3 hours. I will be back at 5.
It was all very strange because on anyone's boxes, if anyone's coming with any accusations at all, everyone goes, "Where's the receipts for that?" Everyone's saying it, "Where's the receipts?" But yet they were running with no evidence at all.
Absolutely. And I hope they don't wait today thinking, oh, Angie's going out with a mate for a couple of hours, so let's wait until she's had a few beers, and then what we'll do is we'll plant something else, and then she'll get tongue twisted and she'll come out with all wrong stuff. So just
That's exactly what their plan will be.
Yeah,
But
be prepared.
Ange just needs to be 2 steps ahead of it, and when she comes back, if she comes on
I'm staying
live,
away from red wine, so I won't be sloshed or
You're
anything.
smart, Ange. We know you're smart.
just be 2 steps ahead, and if they are mentioning your name later, don't bite.
They're not smart, Ange, and that's what the concern is. It's not you, it's them.
They're just waiting to jump on you again, Ange, with anything.
I was listening earlier and I found it funny when you were playing the recording of Kels saying, yeah, she even asked for the bandages, and then Sophie was like, no, she didn't ask for the bandages to be sent. So Kels will jump on anything to fucking get at you, Ange.
Kels said?
Yeah, you actually played the recording and Sophie corrected her.
No, it was Top Girl. Top Girl corrected her.
No, Kels said it was, no, I'm sure it was Sophie.
Oh, right. Well, that happened with Levi and Top Girl. Frankie said it.
Oh, yeah, that happened in Alex's, but later on the night time, Kaylee was like, yeah, she even asked for the bandages, and then Sophie had said, no, she didn't ask for the bandages, she just asked for the buzz balls.
Well, let's see what happens tomorrow, because, tomorrow I'm not talking about any of this. It will, be something else. And I just think we should just not talk about them from tomorrow, because obviously it's going to be today. They're going to say shit, Tomorrow, let's not talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Because... let them just go.
And you know that Magnum drink, Linz, on the ingredients, it's an aphrodisiac. So why did they send Angie cucumber and a box of Durex? Did they want her to do something that untoward and be able to get all action on that as well? They're just horrible people.
Magnum's about 17%. He was trying to say it was lower than Buzzballs. It's about 17.5. I'm sure what Magnum is. It's a tonic wine. It's condensed.
They're vicious, honestly.
Just
Their minds sick minds, Johnny, you're right.
Yeah, it's going to be a blackout on them today. On my platform, and people can record, but I'm not sitting there saying to everybody, though, don't record them, don't watch them. I'm not saying that like they did to me. I'm going to do it on my platform where I don't talk about them. Do you know what I mean?
Good.
Just be careful, Ange, because, they're going to wait for you to be vulnerable after you've been out having a few drinks and all that. And, so try and be 2 steps ahead of them.
Yeah, as hard as it may be, just try and not react. And if the mods just be on the ball and get the stuff out of the comments as soon as it goes in, that's the only way you can do it.
Buzzballs is 13.5%, Magnum is 16.5%, so it is stronger than Buzzballs. Sorry.
Lala,
Angie.
Oh, did you hadn't see Lala in the box? Hello, hi.
I don't even think Sophia had social services round either. I think that was bullshit.
Yeah. Lala's not in the
drop down so Lala can get up.
She's not here. Oh no, she is now. She's got a new picture now, hasn't she?
Yeah. Speaking
of saying that, I'll get down. I'm getting down. Oh.
I think social services has been called. You could hear the panic in Levi's voice.
No, I don't.
Really.
No, Nick, that's because he's been caught up.
If social was called, you wouldn't be like blasted. You'd either be kicking off or you'd wait until social services finished with you, then talk about it. You wouldn't do it when they get in contact with you.
Yeah, I don't believe
Sophie
it.
seemed quite comfortable. She seemed quite comfortable last night after it all came out, and Levi went into Canadian Angie, and she was sitting on live with Levi, talking away as calm as can be, and calm to an Ange as well again.
Did they apologise to Angie when she went in? Did that Kaylee apologise to Angie to a face type thing?
She apologised in Canadian Angie's.
I thought Angie went in there.
Sunshine, you need to get up earlier.
Yeah, no, Angie did go in and she did apologise till her in the box. But I think it was an apology that was, it wasn't really a real apology in my eyes. It was just a bit, I've been caught out. I shouldn't have run with it.
So Michelle apologised to Angie, did she?
Michelle apologised to Angie along with Kels.
Fucking hell, I missed yesterday. I've missed a whole fucking chapter.
You have.
Oh, God.
It was till the small hours this morning.
I told
Really?
her, I put in the comments, tell her to shove it up her ass.
What
did I miss?
Oh, fucking hell, I've missed everything, mate. I was trying to listen in a bit yesterday because I was busy.
Action-packed day and
I missed
action-packed
it all.
night.
Yeah, I wasn't
asleep
during
so
the
early,
day.
so I missed.
I fell asleep at about 10:30, mate, and I missed everything.
I think I was even earlier than that. I fucking miss everything. I'm raging. But you know what? If you stayed up 24/7 on this, you'd still miss shit, you know.
I go to bed about 10:30, but as soon as I wake up on the morning, I have a look through FYP and try and catch up on what's what.
And the
I'm
strange
the very,
thing
very same.
is this morning I expected it to be all over the FYP, and it was very, very little put over the FYP about it because it was them apologising, Ange being in the right and them being in the wrong.
Don't be Johnny, because they're the ones recording. They're the screen recorders. So when you
exactly, Ange,
shit about me, it's them. They're the screen recording on a fake account.
You'll find that they'll only screen record the shit stuff for Ange, not the good stuff.
Yeah, because
I told you that before.
There was nothing really on it. I think I came across one thing on the FYP, and that was it. I didn't come across because normally it's filled with Ange if Ange does something, but there was nothing on there. If it does right,
Johnny.
and she's innocent. It's different.
I said this to Angie the other week. I was like, Mushroom Boy, I was like, all those screen recording pages, I think they're all his, like, because some of the videos that he plays at Ange are not even on the FYP. Do you know what I mean? He's got all those fake accounts that are just screen recording Angie to make her look bad. Telling you now.
Yeah, they're strange people.
Because one of the pages that he was showing, I went to check it out, and it was on a private account. Do you know what I mean? So it wasn't even like public. So how was it on the FYP if it's a private account with not many followers?
Exactly. One sec.
I get some stuff sent direct as well, which is helpful. But yeah, I try and.
So who are we fighting with? Who are we not friends with now?
It's not that we're not fighting and not friends with. It's just that the other side have all seemed to have fallen out with each other.
Oh.
But what's clear
Lala, it's because Angie wasn't speaking on them yesterday, right? Because we had that drama, like I say, with Chloe and Daz.
Yeah.
No, not one of them was mentioned, and then they're literally begging for it again. So it didn't have any views.
I think they're absolutely shitting themselves because they know that Angie's gone to the police now.
Lala, basically what has happened is they say that Ange was part of a setup, and they were all running with that narrative yesterday, with no evidence of it whatsoever. Then Michelle run lives, Tom Tud run lives, so they were all in amongst it together, Pearl included.
So they're all turning on each other, are they?
Yeah, they're all scuffling around, fighting.
It all came out. Levi had put into in Angie's box, and it came out of his own mouth that Angie had nothing to do with it whatsoever. And it was Pearl that said it basically as, I don't know what words that they were using for it. So basically Pearl was saying, say it was her that set it up, so she would take this flack for it. But they all run with no evidence basically and had to apologise to Ange last night. Michelle apologised in the box to Ange. Kels apologised last night in the box to Ange. Levi didn't. He just came in and said his piece and said that she wasn't involved with it and dropped out of the box. Says there was no setup and there was no messages between him and Ange, or no screen recordings or call recordings saying that there was any setup at all taking place.
Is Canadian Angie and Angie okay then?
Yeah, they're okay. They did have words. In all fairness, Canadian Angie didn't know the whole story, and then when it was explained bit by bit and she went through the story, she then says, well, it shows that Angie is innocent here. She hasn't told no lies. She's right. So what is your issue, Michelle?
Did she have to go with that Kaylee?
She did. She had to go with her as well. Not as much as she should have, but yes.
Yeah.
I get weird vibes from Kels. I don't know why. I just feel like I can't trust her or something. I like Canadian Angie. There's something about Kels I could never quite put my finger on.
The Kels used to hate on Angie, and then obviously when they started talking again, she was like, yeah, and like she started backtracking on all the shit that she used to say about Angie. And then as soon as Michelle started coming out with that bullshit last night, she jumped on it and she's like, yeah, she must have been lying. It's all a setup, it's all a fake, blah, blah, blah. And then when it started unraveling and then stuff started coming out, well, because where is the evidence? Then Kels just looking like a fucking idiot, to be honest.
Oh, so she ran with it without any evidence, and then when it was proven, she kind of had to backtrack. Oh, what a fucking dick.
I don't know what you're doing, but Yeah. She jumped in that live up there, basically.
Yeah.
What's this about, guys?
I've spoke to Alicia.
I'm just going to show you, play this video. I don't know when this was. Was this late last night?
You know nothing.
I'll play it again, 1 sec.
Raspberry Tart FYP.
I haven't. Who have I lost as friends? Tell me, Winnie, because I've spoke to Miss Red this morning. Literally, have I been on the call with Miss Red like half hour ago? I spoke to Pill like a few hours ago. Me and Top Pill, last message I said to Top Pill, love you, said love you too. So, I spoke to Alicia. Alicia's like, who have I lost? Is this miscommunication? You know nothing. This is what I mean, Winnie. You know nothing.
So they're all involved in it. Some set up to get the views. Is that what it was? Because that's how it sounds now. That the fact that he spoke to them. If you throw someone under the bus, which he has Pearl, why would Pearl be still speaking to him? So it sounds like it was all a setup, yeah, to get the views.
Including Alex. I think it started in the morning with him.
Dun dun dun.
What are you saying? Wow. You know nothing. You don't. That's why I don't understand with people. They say, yeah, you've lost all your friends now. Who said I have?
Definitely, they wanted the views. They all set me up to get the views.
People are so invested. It's so sad. It's so... When you listen to yourself, it's pathetic. It's an app. Fucking hell. You're so pathetic.
But it's not just an app. It's my police case I've got. What you have all tried to ruin.
Honestly. I'm not secretly friends with Angie. No, we're not friends. Fucking hell, I mean, I've got to explain myself.
Tell Frankie you are.
Fucking hell. I'm not explaining myself 24/7 now. Fucking hell. I've said what I've said. Pill will say her side tomorrow.
So it doesn't make sense to me. If I threw Lynn's under the bus and did all this to her and said it was Lynn's, right? Lynn's would never talk to me again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand why why they are speaking on the phone. None of it makes sense unless you've all set me up for views and to ruin my police case. Which,
Angie?
Can I say something has not been ruined because of your little setup with a lot of you?
Well, look at the word that they used that had come from Pearl. Let's go cause some damage control. That's damage to you, damage to your platform, and damage to your income, your job.
Angie's a fucking app.
Yeah.
They always say it's just an app, but it becomes personal when it's taken off the app, when you're doxing people's numbers, when you're sending stuff to people's addresses. That's not an app. You're doing stuff off the app. So therefore, they have made it personal and a personal attack on you. That's not
Why is that Courtney?
Got me, Alex, Miss Red, Levi,
So I haven't even spoken on Pearl for days. Not really. And she's constantly sitting there going
Top
at me.
Girl, Michelle, Alicia. Come on, make it make sense. And everybody can have something in common. And at the minute it looks bad that we are all going back to her because she's setting all
Miss
these
Red will find. Wait a minute. Miss Red will find out the truth. She knows the truth. Levi came in, right? So let's not with that bullshit, Miss Red. I really wouldn't if Miss Red to involve herself in this. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it made it 100 times worse for themselves. A big setup for me to ruin my case. That's exactly what they've done.
Angie, why did
Red's not going to find out shit. She's just going to do as much damage control for them all. To be honest, they just didn't. She's Al Pacino.
The fact they're all talking to each other suggests to me the whole thing was a setup. That they wanted to do all the setup. Let's say it was an act to get the views in. But yet knowing that I've got a police case, also making me speak on it, yeah, to ruin my police case. But unfortunately for you guys, you made it 100 times worse because you've just intimidated me, manipulated the viewers. You did something to make me talk on something I couldn't talk on.
And Pearl
You're a victim. It's intimidation of a victim.
Yeah.
Do you remember when she came in singing a Christmas carol to you?
Mm-hmm.
That was this week.
And I'm not having it today, and I'm definitely not getting called a bully because I've got her phone number. I would not do it on the app for views and whatever. If I had a problem with poison, I would ring her up and I would say to her, So that's how I am on here, and that goes for anybody. And that's why I was saying to Tia Maria and Susie, whatever you call them, if they've got a problem with me, send your telephone numbers through. We can talk off the app. Don't do it for views. We all love a bit of drama and whatever, but not a set-up job. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to say. But Levi and Angie speak, and if they want to have their little setups, but what she done and why I spoke out about it for was she turned the whole thing around and turned it onto Levi. So really,
yeah, she's done this to Laura. So Laura would talk about the case. You know, wanted a great fake account for Laura to start speaking on it. But unfortunately for you guys, you've just intimidated me, manipulated me to stop me from going to the police. So you know what I mean, and that's exactly how the police will see it, love.
She's got him into a situation and spun it around that she's getting picked on. So it's a setup. Of course it was a setup, stars.
But guess what, guys? I never spoke on Sophie. I might have said her name, but never really spoke on her.
But now she's making Levi cop for it, and she's making all of her people believe that she's getting bullied off all these creators on the app, when it's not the case. I'll come out and tell you it's not the case. Yes, and that's what they were doing. They were having whatever the little...
And Top Girl all sitting there laughing at my expense. Ha, 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 we've ruined her police case. This is what they're all basically, I believe, saying to each other. Ha, ha, ha. Well, we'll see who gets a last laugh.
Well, Angie, didn't Pearl ask you and somebody else to put it out that she'd been arrested?
Yes.
So, like, she's used to orchestrating things.
Put it out first, yes.
The thing is, Levi's give you very credible evidence for the police last night when he turned around and said on the live in the box that you had nothing to do with it and it wasn't a setup and there was no messages sent between you.
Yeah, no. What they're trying to do is just for me to speak on it, but I never spoke on Sophie. I don't have a police case against Levi. So
exactly.
what's your next move? What have I done? Nothing.
And Sophie admitted online that it were a setup and Angie knew nothing about it.
Yeah, I've got all that. Yeah. And I've never, even though I've spoken on the police case, nobody spoke on this because they were saying they've done it deliberately and the police will see this. So, yeah, unfortunately for you guys, you've just made 100 times worse for yourself.
But Levi didn't think she was going to do what she done, where it turned around. So she's crafty. She wanted to make it look like she was getting bullied. She was getting things that she never asked for. That, and Levi and everybody that was on that app, like the Cam 2-ing, right? She'll constantly go on about the Cam 2-ing, who Cam 2's as much as she does, right? But she'll make out she's getting bullied. That's why there's no police cases. Think about it. Come on, everybody. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this no more with her, because now everybody's turning around to all of us who I've just mentioned saying we all picking on one woman. Birdman, do not tell me Birdman's not...
And I also say, guys, I'm not a stupid person, yeah? I'm 10 steps ahead of you, Pearl, and I will reveal this next week, okay, Pearl? Because I am 10 steps ahead of you, love. You've not ruined any police case, and I can tell you that 100%. There is a police case, don't get me wrong, okay? But I'll always be 10 steps ahead of you, love.
With poison and coming up like making these videos. Oh, stand with you. This poor woman is getting picked on.
Yep, boring.
Just to make it out, in that video, you can clearly hear that Pearl has been lying there as well, because she says that Ange was making out that things were sent to her that she didn't ask for. Yes, Ange might have said about send buzzballs, but who in the right mind is going to ask for a cucumber, a packet of Durex, and whatever else it's been sent? You don't ask for them kind of things, or bandages.
Yeah.
Why would they send bandages?
Levi last night. Go for girls, man. So you do have no
discussion with Levi. Check out who enters the chat scripting. Make sure
I'm just going to block this sassy because
check
I don't
who
want to
comes in.
Chat, so we can get out. Bye.
It's a bit of a long video, isn't it?
So basically, the miscommunication was, right, so Pearl thought the setup was the police prank call. Because Pearl was on the chat, she just don't let us get away. You know what Pearl's like, she'll talk. So we love Pearl, right? It's nothing to do with Pearl, right? She did nothing wrong. It's just a miscommunication, and it all just went quick.
You said, what now? He's contradicting himself. You said Pearl was doing damage control.
Quick. So Angie, if she gives me permission to show the WhatsApp message, which I can, then yeah, I'll show it. We set up, so she rang me.
What's that message? I give him permission. I've given you consent.
She texted me saying that you evil avocado. I go, no. She goes, shut the fuck up, you. I go, no, I'm not.
This is when we were talking. There was a time we were talking. You know what I mean? He phoned me when I was at the vet, asking me to unblock him. This is before the police case, the police call. This is before all of it. The song he made, all of it. Yeah, and I turned around and said, well, you send me a uni, I'll think about it. It was just a bit of banter. But that was before everything, all of this happened. You know what I mean? And that was probably the last time I spoke, and then I blocked him after all the shit that came out.
And then we played
I give him
along with it.
consent.
There's a screen recording, it's on the FOP. I can't find it, it's pissing me off.
I give him consent.
When I answer the phone, I go, who's this? And she goes, is that Levi? I goes, who's this? Is this Angie? And I said, piss off, Angie. She's done a live with 4K people. And then people go, oh my God, Levi's avocado. So that was set up. So Pearl was on about that one, because Pearl was explaining.
That was not set up. What is he talking about? That wasn't set up.
She used to try and set up stuff for Pearl. So Pearl was on about that one. No, Pearl thought, I see, this is when I'm shit explaining shit. Things get to it. It's so confusing.
Yeah,
so
you're getting confused because you're lying.
Must have thought I think the recent one was set, the prank call, the police one, but it wasn't. That was done in a live. But then we spoke to Angie after, like a few hours after, and she was fine with it. And then we asked her, have you gone to the police?
No, you never spoke to me. I also give you permission to play that if you've got recording or a phone log. I give you permission. I never said it was okay.
Oh, I don't go to the police. Yeah, do you remember Cockapoo? Do you know what I mean? I'm sitting explaining, I'm so
But
bad.
I did say that I wasn't going to go to the police if you sent me 3 bars bullshit. I did. I was intoxicated. Does not mean I couldn't change my mind.
That's why I get people to explain on my behalf. And we spoke to me, Beauty, and Sylvia Nicole, and she was fine with it. Stuff like that. And she goes, she don't go to the police for anyone. She don't bother with the police or anything. She don't got no case on anyone. But it's just all messy. That's what I mean. She's going to tell you she's not fine with it. This is what you understand. She's going to tell you that. Boy, she's going to tell you that, babe. She's going to tell you that.
Angie.
No, me and Angie.
Is this live or is this a recording?
Video.
No friends, no. We are no friends, no. But I was still like, if she's upset and the mod's not ringing her or telling her to come offline, sometimes I might just ring and go, hey, you okay?
He is phoning me on a private number. That's not talking because I answer private numbers because I blocked him.
So you're saying she's been lying to her viewers? Yeah, the fucking evil avocado one was fucking set up. I wish I could show.
Oh my God. Show the messages. No evil, that evil. What do you mean, no evil avocado? Now you're setting something else up. They're obviously doing it for views. Are they okay? Everything they're doing is for views, guys.
Screenshot, but I'm not allowed to show fucking screenshots unless she says I can.
I've got a headache.
But the police one wasn't. No, that was done on the live. You were all there to see that.
Is this on repeat?
Pretty much every creator says so. Yeah, they do. They got to generate the view. They got to have something to talk
Someone's
about.
put one big money spin for Toulouse about how do you do battles.
Because like Angie loves numbers. She said I can show all the texts. I don't know. I need proof of that. I don't want to put something up. Do you know what I mean? Private and then
show it. I'll give you consent again. If you see if Levi goes live, I'll give him consent to show them.
Right. And as well, she even said on the live when I went in a box about they're asking for a reference
and
number.
don't forget, when I took my cat to the vet, yeah, I did say about send me a uni, I'll think about unblocking him. It was a bit bent. I knew he weren't going to bloody send me a uni. Do you understand?
That was like a month ago. That was like a month ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I'm not but that's it. Apart from everything else, he's phoned me on a private number. Yeah? And I can show you his messages. Tell him to give me consent to show and I'll show.
For the crime, apparently she wrong.
I have no issue showing them. Nothing's deleted. He can show mine, no problem.
No, I told her you told us all fine on the call, and then she asked me to we'll have a call off live because she didn't want me to carry on with it. She didn't want me to carry on with it because she knows she's lying as well. Could tell.
Was this last night?
That's why I said, see, look, you're lying as well. She said, no, we'll have a call off live.
No, I bloody never said that. I blocked him.
The thing with Pearl don't deserve to get hate for this at all. She doesn't. It was a miscommunication.
So basically, they're backtracking now.
All it was.
digging with your lies, Levi.
No, I'm not going to show messages because I know what she
keep
said.
digging.
I need to hear from her mouth to
You
show.
know what? He's now basically putting it back on me.
Yeah, too many people involved. Like, I wish Michelle just rang me before she fired up a live just to explain like miscommunication and stuff. As she was like, we had a phone call and then she understood like when I was in the Canadians.
Oh, so he's had a phone call with Michelle. So Michelle's not angry at all now, no? That she lied to her because she was involved.
Like I said, Sophie's not. People are coming for Sophie. Sophie's not to blame for any of it, man. She's not. I feel bad for her because she's had social services rung on her. They rung her because I think Nanny G said she rung them or something. Yeah. She don't need that. No, I don't think I've sorted it.
I told you they will be friends again.
With Michelle, I don't think so. I don't think she's sorted anyone at the moment. Yeah, you can believe what you want. That's what you want. You can have your opinion, but you're completely wrong. She is innocent.
If they think I'm not taking this further with all the shit they have done to me to stop me from going to the police, Pearl and Michelle, if they think they're going to get away with what they've just done with this setup so I don't continue a police case, manipulation, intimidation and all this shit. He's made it 100 times worse and now he's putting it back onto me. Do you know what I mean? If he thinks I'm not going to continue with these police, they're mistaken. In fact, this is all these videos are going to the police. You know, are you okay? Because I've had enough of their bullshit. What's the next thing you're going to do? What's the next act you're going to do? Do you know what I mean? Trying to ruin a police case, for fuck's sake. No.
Exactly.
I'm so sick and tired of it now.
They've made it worse for themselves.
A reference number where everyone's got to keep calling the police and all this. No, you just take my word for it. If you don't believe me, I don't care anymore. I've had enough. Now that he's trying to put it back on me, you've just made it 10 times worse for your fucking self. The lot of you.
Absolutely.
I'm honestly done. My head is pounding with all the shit. I'm sitting there getting on with it. Talking about what were we talking about? Drones in the bloody sky.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't let it get to you today because today you're going out with your friend. Just try and put it to the back of your head and enjoy yourself today.
When I come back today, I will show a date, just to prove what I'm telling you is the truth in regarding the police, okay? I will show you something, okay? And I'll do that later. I'm not going to do it now.
And you don't need to do that. You don't need to prove anything to anyone.
We believe you, Angie. You don't have to.
And Levi's just said, Nanny G's gone to social services on Sophie.
It's your own business. You don't need to prove that to anyone.
How would Nanny G? Sorry, Johnny. How would Sophie know it was Nanny G that went to social services? Can I ask?
I have no idea, but it's on that recording that they suspect it's Nanny G that's gone to social services.
Yeah, because if he's not proof of that, that's slander.
There wouldn't be any proof. If someone's going to call up social services on someone, they don't give their name.
Control now. What Miss Red's going to say?
Situation. Okay, so if you remember, was it this week or last week?
She's obviously going to protect
them. Said, why are you platforming Levi and Sophie? Because they bully me. And when I jumped into a box, she said, and the bandages as well. When I jumped into a box the other day, she said, why didn't you talk about the police case on here or what they did where the police was concerned? You remember that, right? So anyway, that was So yesterday, Alex showed a video and we was talking about the Ange situation and Levi's situation. And Levi joined the box and said that him and Angie speak of TikTok. All right? So I ain't going to come and lie to you, do you know what I mean? What I thought yesterday is, that's a bit strange. And Levi knows this. I messaged him and I messaged other people as well. That's a bit strange because I thought that Levi and Ange didn't get on. So I thought, is this scripted? And I even said to Levi, is it a segment? Like, I need to know. But like I say, I know as much as what everybody else does. So from speaking to Levi this morning and Sophie, because I did have a conversation with them this morning because I didn't know what had gone on. He said, what did he say again? He said that they don't set segments up on TikTok. Are you here, Levi? Can you correct me, please? Because it was 3:30 this morning when we spoke. You didn't set segments up on TikTok. The only thing you spoke about on the phone was the police case concerning Sophie and Angie. You and Angie spoke about the police case. So you've not set any other drama up, right, with Angie, but you did speak to her about the police case.
You said to drop it and you get buzzballs. We all know that.
Police, So Levi's done. I don't know.
He said, get the buzzballs. He went, and I won't go to the police. You all know about that one.
You guys are seeing. Nevertheless, I want to get to the whole bottom of the situation. Not that I'm at any moral high ground or, I need to have the truth, but we need to get the ins and outs of everything, because if people are innocent, whether I like these people or not, or we get on with these people, we still need the truth, right? So I think, so that is the gist of the drama. So Michelle is obviously upset because she thinks that Levi...
Michelle's not upset. She had a conversation with Levi, apparently.
Has been plotting with Angie and things like that. But the truth of the matter is, I don't know what the truth is. Like, I can sit here and speculate.
He told the truth. It came out of his own mouth. He said Pearl did it. That's it. That's what he said.
Set up drama. There's been miscommunication about situations.
No miscommunication. He said live Pearl damage control. That just came out of his mouth. There's no miscommunication there.
And I think you should request that box and actually go in there. If Levi's going to give his side, I think you should definitely go in and give your side across.
When he gets into boxes and everything else, he can't. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Pearl's in Lapland.
And if we recall correctly, Miss Red did state, should you want to go into the box, we'll turn off the comments and let you go into the box and have your say so the comments are off.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I want everybody's side. Obviously, we know Angie's denied it. And Levi said that it wasn't set up drama, but they spoke on the phone about the police case, and Angie was saying she weren't going to the police, So, like I say, I'm not on anybody.
If that's the case, then she knows everything she needs to know. Levi was telling lies. It wasn't a setup.
Yeah. Why is she saying, I want to know the truth, when Levi came out with it last night?
She's trying to protect Pearl, Angie. That's what she's doing.
They're all trying to protect Pearl.
Yeah, that's what it seems to me as well, yeah.
On my, wait a minute. That's it.
Sounds like they've had a mother's meeting at 3:30 this morning.
Huh?
Alex and Red are protecting Pearl.
Yeah, it sounds like they've all got their heads together at like whatever time she said, 3:30, whatever it is, to try and cover all the crap.
If Angie wants to join, we'll accommodate Angie. I'm not going to have people.
I could sing that one.
Everybody can join, whoever wants to join, and I will accommodate them in any way that I can. So Michelle's upset because I think it's the whole Levi and Angie situation.
I don't give a shit that she's upset.
So there's something been said that it's a setup. So that's why Michelle's
The only reason
upset.
she's upset is because she got herself involved and looked the fool.
Am I doing okay? Because
I'm going in the box.
Do you have delusive Angie? Angie, do you want me to turn the comments off?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Mods, can you turn the comments off, please? Am I doing okay? Have I got everything right so far, Angie? Because I don't know the ins and outs. I'm only
getting bits off everybody, but I want everybody to come and have their say. Levi, Sophie, you know, I want them to get their side out, because I don't know, Ange, what's going on.
Right, well, I was just minding my own business, and all this came out about Pearl putting it on her platform saying it was a setup. Levi went into Alex's live saying it was a setup between me and him, this police phone call and all of this, and we do acts and off TikTok and we're friends and all this. Pearl also said it on her platform. She went on and on and on, it being a setup and all of this, and I speak to Levi and all this kind of stuff. And so I was oblivious to all of this until I was getting messages saying that Michelle went live. And I don't know why people were feeling sorry for Michelle. She did apologise to me last night. I don't accept it. Because Michelle decided to run with it on her platform. She did say that she was only trying to get Levi in a box and she just wanted evidence from Levi. No, that's not all what she said. She also said that I told her viewers that I did set it up. I was doing this behind the TikTok. I was friends with Levi. This is what she was saying on her platform with zero evidence. I always run with receipts, just like we all do. Where are Michelle's receipts? Michelle also then said that she's got messages from Levi. And I've asked her many times, Michelle, show these messages. I give you consent. Please show them. She never showed them. Okay, so I know there's no messages because there was no setup. I don't speak to Levi off TikTok after everything he's done to me. And so Michelle decided to run with it. And then I thought, yes, Michelle's definitely involved with it, because I know 100% there's no messages. So why would she lie about that? Okay, none of it made sense. So then it went on to Canadian Angie's platform. And once again, Michelle mentioned these messages. She said she was going to show them send them to EQ. No surprise there. EQ hates me. So, I just thought this is one big setup here. And then all of a sudden, Levi got in the box to tell the truth. So I don't understand why people are still questioning this, because Levi turned around and out of his own gob said, I'm going to have to throw Pearl under the bus here. Pearl did damage control. Pearl basically said to them, because I have a police case against Sophie, that why don't we all just say basically it was a setup and I'm involved in it because of this police case I got. He threw Pearl under the bus. So I don't know why people are still questioning it. Sophie did go on her own platform and even came out of her mouth said it wasn't a setup. This phone call. So Pearl was involved. Michelle was involved. This is my opinion. And that's what they have done, because there was no messages. There was none of that. There was no setup. I said many times to Michelle, I consent you to show you these messages. I said to Levi, show the call log, show whatever you want. I consent to it. If you're going to show messages, please make sure people see my phone number. Dox my phone number. No problem. I can change that. And I've said this over and over again.
Right, so do you know, did you and Levi and Sophie have a conversation? I can see you in the box, guys. I'm going to let you in. Just wait 1 minute. Did you have a conversation with Levi off TikTok to say to Levi, you're not bothered about the police case, you're not going to the police with it?
I can't remember, because I blocked Levi, and I know that he was calling me on private numbers, like, for example, the Highlander situation, where he phoned me on a private number or a different number, I can't remember now, and says stop talking about it, okay? Because I blocked him, you see. I've told many times to stop contacting me, so I don't know if I was live at the time, but they have said a couple of times, drop the police case, and I have said I'm live. I said, yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to go to the police, but that's my right to go to the police. I can change my mind any time I want to. So I don't want people. I feel people are trying to manipulate me, intimidate me, and to stop me going to the police. Whether you believe there's a police case or not, I don't care anymore. I don't. They've just made it 100 times worse for themselves, because this is 100% intimidation here.
So, okay, Angie, we have Michelle in the box. Obviously, you've come over to have
Michelle. She's also apologised to me, Michelle.
So I'm going to put Michelle in the box. I don't want a screaming match. I just want you to scream.
Yeah, I'm not going to scream.
So we can get to the bottom of this whole situation.
I don't know what we need to get to the bottom of, because now people are deflecting, you see. The truth is, Levi has admitted it. He said,
Sorry, it's breaking up, guys.
Yeah.
Michelle, you there, darling? I can hear you. It's breaking up a little bit. So, in regards to where are you standing on this? How do you feel, and what's going on with you?
I'm disappointed in Levi, and the whole reason I went live yesterday is because I'm not interested in having conversations with people behind the scenes and everything. the way I looked at it was he duped the entire audience of Cam too. When I asked, was that prank call a set-up, he said yes. So I was angry. I hung up the phone and I went live and said, come in the box and tell everybody exactly what's going on, because if Angie and Levi are doing this together for views and everything, it's no fair on everybody that's then jumping in boxes to defend Levi and everything. I had no part in anything.
Guys, I'm going to come off because I'm on this, because I'm going to have a shower anyway after. Thank you everyone for your support, guys. But I'm just in Miss Red's box anyway. See you in a bit, guys.
Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.